Hello, hello.
You know what we should do is put tape on the floor. Look it.
Sure.
But the height wasn't changed.
Nope, nothing else was changed. I feel so cozy this morning.
Okay, you guys. So here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
I feel like
Here we
I
go.
was. No. I feel like I. Okay, today was the.
What?
Let me gather my thoughts together.
What?
I didn't pack my bag last night.
So who knows what's in there?
No, but I did it this morning. Like, you know how you think you have
Yes, that
like,
was me
10
last
extra
week.
minutes? It was like, oh, shoot. I forgot. I didn't pack my bag.
Hey. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hi from
Hi.
Nashville. Ooh, I'd love to go to Nashville. I feel like that's in the cards. I think we would really enjoy that trip.
Did you watch Amazing Race finale?
No, don't tell me anything. Jeff went to the Oiler game last night.
How dare.
I said, no, it's Survivor and Amazing Race night. Georgia's like, see ya.
Survivor
Don't even.
was excellent.
Ugh.
An Amazing Race.
So there you go.
Fabulous.
Tonight. Maybe this afternoon even.
Speaking of Nashville, spoiler alert, the final city is Nashville. That's what made me.
Well, there you go. I don't even need to watch it
No,
now.
you do. It's so good.
No, I love it. I do love the finale of The Amazing Race. It's always so exciting. I feel like I'm happy with almost anybody winning this time, whoever's in the finale.
St. Thomas. Do you know my cousin? No, my sister-in-law.
St. Thomas, Ontario?
Yeah, St. Thomas, Ontario.
Okay.
Her local yarn store is the Red Mitten.
Little Red Mitten.
Little Red Mitten.
Shout out to Jolynn and all the ladies there. Again, still on my list of stores I want to go to.
It's
Good
real good.
morning. It's so nice to see people.
Hi, Margie.
Here. Hello from rainy Portugal. What? It is not rainy here, but it is also not an Arctic deep freeze either.
Hi from Madrid.
Survivor was epic, says Amanda.
Didn't you think?
You know what? I feel like we should just click end right now so I can go watch Survivor. Thanks, guys. Hello from Michigan and Indiana. Oh, I love all the all caps.
Hi. Oh, Kim. Good morning, Kim from Virginia. Good morning, Star. How are you?
Good morning, Argentina. Woo woo.
What's in your cup today?
Oh, it's same as it every day. A
Coffee.
latte.
Do you put
Coffee.
sugar?
Sprinkle. A little.
Yeah.
Maybe
you like
half a
it.
teaspoon or a little tiny splash of today. It's that vanilla toffee coffee creamer stuff. Just a little splash. I love it.
Hi, Vance from Nova Scotia.
What? I am ready for you all to tell me about all the things I need to buy.
Hello, Bobby Brown.
That's so funny.
Good morning, Michelle. Amanda. She hooked us up with Sparkle. You cannot wait to see what I've got. Good morning from Detroit, Madison.
Okay, so I have some sparkle things to share. So that's going to be really good.
You guys, just when you thought my bag couldn't possibly have very much in it because we've been doing this weekly,
Right.
I can't fit another thing in it.
Georgia's like, what do you mean you're doing it again this week? I said, I know. It's been every week.
Yeah. Did I forget this?
No, you said you didn't want to show it at the time. And you were like, pause, put it. You're going to think about it.
I
and
will
now
wait
it's
and
like
do
you
it.
don't even recognize it. So I don't know where we're going with that.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Madison. Hello, Allison. Luigi? Is that how you spell it? Say it.
Definitely not.
Lugene.
Oh, Luigi. Okay, maybe.
Yeah. Hi from Georgia.
So are you as tired as you were last week? You look refreshed.
If you would have said I look tired.
You look refreshed.
White elephant. No.
Drunk
Drunk
elephant.
elephant. Those drops, you guys, I swear.
The tan.
A little bit in my moisturizer in the morning, you guys.
I love that. Listen, we live in a place.
Actually, you do too. Like,
I do?
You look like you have a filter. Like you look slightly softened, a little dewy.
It looks like when in real life, I feel like I look normal, and then the light goes on, and it looks like I smear Vaseline on my face.
No.
I don't know what's in my blush, but it's
Dewy.
reflecting. I'll show you this blush. It's by Buxom, and it says it's a blush with a primer, but it always gives me the look of like a tan kind of. So I do thank you, but I didn't realize it was so reflective. We look like we put Vaseline on every day.
Yazzy's here. Yaz.
No.
I have your earrings I got to show.
Yay.
I got some new earrings in the mail yesterday.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Is anybody following us on Instagram for our 12 days of giveaways that's been happening?
What? We're having
know.
12 days?
Right.
You're doing an excellent job. with that.
Jodi.
I have to say, your posts are real good.
I'm an old person, but I've been forced to make reels so that people see things.
Do you have a little bit of fun with it?
No, if you look, I do the same thing every day.
No,
So
it's good though.
yeah, it's good. It's fun. Social media is such a love-hate. You love the connection, but I hate I don't know what I hate about it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just lazy. I don't hate it at all. It's very fun. These 12 days are 12 out of 10 fun.
Well, listen,
So fun.
Your Tracie Instagram, just Tracie, that's where you always want to post. And not that you don't want to post on Grocery Girls, but there's an element of work, job.
A little bit, I guess. But my personal one, it's like, oh, I can go weeks and weeks without putting anything because it's always spontaneous.
Yeah, talk to HR.
Right?
I'm HR.
I
Tell
have
someone who cares.
Right. We're going to file that for you.
Hi, Vaughn.
No, it's super fun. The 12 days could not be more fun to put them together and throw up and read what people comment. That's the most fun too.
Yeah.
And then pick a winner. How much fun is that?
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness I don't have to actually pick a winner, but the random number generator does it for us.
Has there been lots of entries?
So many. So many.
that.
Like usually 1,000, at least 1,000 a day, and there was 2,000. Anyway, it's really fun. One of the prizes is going to Italy. Like they just kind of end up all over the world, and that's the yarn from Long Way Homestead in Manitoba.
Oh, I
that
love
is going
that.
to Italy.
Wouldn't that be funny if you gave her Italian yarn?
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I love that.
Anyway, it's fun to connect, and I hope these things. We just love to do this at this time of year. So.
Love the giveaway.
Yeah.
I brought a couple of things to add to giveaways. FYI.
Oh, good.
I'm sure you're already.
You can make a reel. I mean, I feel like it might even go longer than 12 days. Like
feel
we're not stuck and 12. It just sounds good. We're kind of copying Ellen. She chose 12, but maybe it'll be 14.
We
Who
can
knows?
keep going.
Who knows?
Ultimately, you could do a day all the way to Christmas.
Well, we'll see. Because my shipping department closes at some point.
Yes.
So we'll see. But yeah, I mean,
Shipping takes no. Listen, I've got the easy end.
can I just say too that we didn't really plan the days. It was very like photograph a few things, put them up, photograph a few things, put them up. But we've had someone reach out with another amazing prize. So things are evolving.
know it?
Even change. No. Well, unless you read them email.
No.
You probably read it. Anyway, it's
so funny.
amazing. So it's very exciting and fun, and I hope people are following us, even if you don't like Instagram. I know there's a lot of people that say they don't like Instagram. Make an exception for these first couple of weeks in December and come enter, and maybe it could go to you.
We'll make your yarny dreams come true.
Right.
They're good. They're fun prizes, guys.
Well, we're so spoiled. with
Right?
people
I mean, they
sending us
are.
things.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're fun prizes. You
Anyway,
guys, I have so much yarn to show.
wow.
I'm not kidding you.
I do not.
The amount of yarn I feel.
are you?
I don't know.
Do you have 5 more Advent skeins from someone you forgot you ordered?
No. Smart
People
ass.
are like, is Jodi okay?
No.
That's so funny.
Carrie. That's so funny.
That's hysterical. What are you wearing, Jodi Brown? You're like, I don't want to talk about it. I said, oh my God, your sweater. She said, I don't want to talk about it. We'll talk about it on the podcast.
My friend Sheila,
Okay.
who was one of the generous knitters when I said I would love to have some sweaters knit. So my friend Sheila finished this sweater so darn quick, and I got it yesterday. And I texted her. The timing couldn't be more perfect. This is the turtle dove. Is it the original? This is the bulkier version.
That's the original.
This is the original version, and this is knit. Do you guys remember? Drops Wish, which is thicker.
See, that's such a good, it was originally designed in Woolfolk Luft, which is a certain price point, but you're being able to sub this Drops Wish, which is a totally
Yes.
other end of the spectrum
Yes.
price point. So I love that.
I'm going to stand up for you in a sec. This yarn and this sweat, I've talked about my other sweater that I knit in Luft before. When we talk about that relaxed kind of boxy that we all love to throw on and feel so relaxed and cozy in,
Yeah.
it makes you feel like that is the minute you put it on. So this is my second one now, and it is so good.
It is such a perfect pattern. It's got this long raglan, and it gives you just this cozy hug feel, and the split hem, which
So-
twisted rib. Hello, it's so beautiful.
This is what we call like the exaggerated drop shoulder, which actually it's funny when you just have the sweater off and holding it up, you think, well, whose arms are that going to fit?
Right.
Right? They're this big.
Right.
But because it's an exaggerated dropped raglan shoulder,
It's just a really, long raglan.
that gives you a smaller, they are a little bit shorter. They're about bracelet length for me.
Do you like that?
Oh my God.
I love that length.
I actually asked if Sheila could add a couple more inches because I just wanted that. It's covering,
Tunicky. It looks really
it's
good.
covering 3/4 of my butt.
Let's see.
But
yeah,
it's
it
like-
totally. It is it's a great length,
Yeah.
Jodi.
But it's just that square. Not everyone.
The color is beautiful. It's like a sea,
It's actually
oceany
called
blue.
sea green.
Oh,
It's called sea green, and it's that tube with blown in fiber technology, you
Yeah.
know, that we've showed before.
yeah.
I cannot say enough about this. And I'm not just saying that. Sheila's, I think there's probably an element of, I wonder if it's going to fit when someone is knitting for you. It couldn't be more perfect. I am obsessed.
Well, this turned out amazing.
Yes. And you know what you can do about this, you guys? You know, you had different options.
Yeah.
If you don't want it, even if you have the option of leaving it up or folding it for a little like mock turtleneck.
Yeah, you could even just do an inch of ribbing, or you could do
Yes.
whatever you prefer for the
Yeah.
neckline, because some people don't love a turtleneck. But I love the options. And let me tell you, this is still like one of my top patterns to wear and be cozy in.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those ones too. I think, is it knit a little bit cropped?
That's none of your business.
No, in the pattern, idiot.
No.
But you know what I mean? Like, it looks great this length on you, but it also looks really good slightly shorter with a long silhouette underneath it. A lot of people like to wear sort of a tunic.
Yes, I actually had her knit 2 or 3 inch, two extra inches, maybe 3, 4. I can't remember.
28 inches
But
later.
yes, it was a little shorter for the pattern.
Yeah. And it looks great that way, and it looks great at added length as well. It's an amazing pattern, and it's Melissa. When she was Espace Tricot, it was her design. So it's still a free pattern. Go to Espace Tricot's pattern page, and you can download it for free and get knitting. And I love that there's, let me tell you, I love mine knit in Loft, but I also love that there's great substitutions for that gauge.
Yeah.
You know, you could hold DK probably double.
Yeah.
And get the same gauge.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I love it so much.
good. It looks amazing on you.
Sheila followed the pattern exactly to the size we ended up with. So someone was asking about the length for this. Just look it up. Actually, you can also
I think
find
it-
it by on Ravelry searching Melissa's name. Melissa.
Can you?
Yes.
Okay. It's just called Turtle Dove.
Yeah.
It should pop
That's
right
all
up.
I
It's
searched
a
it on.
black.
Actually, I might be wrong about
Picture.
that, Tracie.
No.
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 God forbid. No.
That's
Actually,
crazy talk.
I'm totally guessing because I only
Jodi does her research.
I Rav search it by Turtle Dove.
yeah. And
Yeah.
it pops right up.
Yeah.
And it's also, I think, just it's been knit so many times by so many people, which I love. I would happily knit. I would like to knit a Turtle Dove 2 again, because it's like an Aran weight instead of a bulky weight.
Oh, I have one coming in pink.
And I can't even, like, I just wore mine the other day thinking, why do I only have one of these? I don't know.
Tracie.
I do not know. Jodi, I can't wait to see all these sweaters that are going to start rolling in the door. Let me tell you, this is going to turn into an addiction. If you can just buy yarn and mail it away
Some
and get a
people might
sweater.
be thinking, well, what's the point? You love knitting. Yes, I love knitting, and
Yeah.
I always have a sweater on the go.
Yeah.
There's not enough time in my lifetime to ever knit the sweaters
Right.
that I want in the yarn I would love.
True.
Right?
Yes.
So although, yes, because I'm as much of a product knitter as I am a process knitter. Like people always say, are you process or product? I feel like I'm equally both.
Right. As long as the process is very fast, you're interested.
Sheila has another sweater quantity already.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, but I have this sweater, and I'm going to show you. I have my,
What a fun community that
Yeah.
people will do this.
yeah.
You know, I love that. I think that's really amazing. You haven't asked me what I'm wearing. It's very fancy and I love it.
Okay, your turn. What are you wearing?
Well, This is my Merry AF sweatshirt that we just picked up at the Edmonton Fiber Frolic from Tara, who is That Yarn Habit. I think it's just like the coziest
I've
cottony
worn mine a lot
sweatshirt.
too.
I haven't worn it at all. This was the first time I pulled it out. I love the red. And it's adorable. I think it's really, really cute sentiment. It's kind of sassy and fun and festive without being syrupy.
love it.
I love it. So I feel like I'm in pajamas.
I love this cozy sweater. I've been wearing mine. I mean, if it could be my uniform or sweatshirt and leggings,
Right.
that's what I would do.
I've been living in my jogger pants from Lululemon. Those
Actually, Tracie, that should have been a favorite thing.
jogger. Oh my gosh, how do we get sponsored by Lululemon? Just kidding.
I've already pounded a Diet Dr. Pepper, and now comes
What is
my...
wrong with you?
Tracie, I guess this is my caffeine this morning. I didn't
You
have
know
time
what,
to
Jeff?
go get a coffee.
This is his choice of caffeine too, though. A
It's
Diet
not
Coke in the morning.
Do you know what's funny? Once I used
Lots
to...
of people.
Smoking for me and a cigarette in the morning, there might not be a better thing.
Well,
So,
that's what smokers say for sure.
When actually smoking anytime in a coffee, I could do it. But I think I associated that. So like
Right.
when I quit smoking, I quit drinking hot coffee
Right.
for a long time
Right, because it wouldn't be the same.
because I just kind of thought,
Wow.
I'm not sure if psychologically I
No, that's
yeah.
for sure. Look how smart you are.
So
So
I drink warm coffee now.
yeah. But back
Uh,
then it was just regular coffee, right? Like
yeah.
coffee and cream.
Yes,
Yeah.
cream and sugar we would just make.
Yeah. Jodi.
Anyway,
And Mom still says the same thing. She doesn't smoke anymore either, but she's like, oh my gosh, coffee and a cigarette in the morning? Are you kidding?
right.
Yes.
It's the first thing you did in the morning. I mean,
Wow.
a lot of people can't
Sure.
imagine that.
Sure.
But it's like, anyway,
Jodi,
I'm
I
ju-
get it.
yeah.
I get it.
So, we just love to be cozy.
We do.
Right?
Yes.
I mean,
it's all about the cozy. Could you believe how cold it was on Tuesday?
you guys.
It was
think we were the
dangerously
coldest-
cold.
I'm making this up, but I'm sure we were the coldest place on earth.
No, people all over the world were saying, holy moly, that's a cold spot. On the whole globe, we were
Yes.
one of the coldest places ever.
Can you believe? But we don't have rats.
It's dangerous, right? For the homeless community and things
Actually,
like
that's
that.
what
It's
I said.
Very dangerous.
I said that to my girls. I hope they're finding refuge in parkades or shelter because you know the shelters are overrun
Wow.
when it's that cold.
It's what you worry about for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah.
Like horrible. I could not stay home. I was busy that day. And every time I went out, I was just like instantly pissed off. You're just like
You guys,
frozen.
okay, so I was checking when we're minus 40 Celsius, we meet Fahrenheit.
Oh, is that it?
So I Googled that. I just figured that out. But you guys, we were minus 40 Celsius and Fahrenheit.
And that's, I know we live in a somewhere really cold, but that's not our normal cold. That's way colder than
And
the
just
usual.
a note to my family, if that's going to be consistent winters, I'm not staying in Edmonton.
Oh, well, there you go.
Just so you know.
You're only,
Can you imagine
how many years have you put up with it?
No, but minus 40, those
I know.
numbers we don't
I know.
see.
Yeah. Very dangerous. Like if your car breaks down, if someone's heating not working,
Yeah.
like it's super dangerous.
It's a crazy number.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I mean, it's not
Thank goodness. We're so much warmer now. And then the next day was like,
minus 2.
it's nuts. We live in a crazy place, actually.
Guess what starts tomorrow? Candy Cane Lane.
Jodi, I had to pick up my dogs from getting their haircut last night, and it was dark, and traffic was a nightmare. So I did a little detour, and I went down your street. Your house looks amazing.
Here's the thing. Thank you very much. We just added those candy canes.
It
What do you
looks
think?
so good.
Okay, so Shane was done. We just had the arch, right?
Yeah.
Everything with the 2 giant candy canes, and I'm going to show you a picture for reference. But I was at Canadian Tire,
Oh, they have good stuff.
and they were clearing them out. There was only 2 left.
Really?
I wasn't planning on getting that. I was getting something else. But I thought, we're Candy Cane Lane. We need these.
You
and
have
I
an
knew
excuse.
I knew they were going to go on the side of the arch, and I thought that's a photograph moment,
Totally.
right?
If people are going to be standing there taking pictures.
Do you know how many were doing that yesterday?
So many.
So I'm going to show you guys. So I live on Candy Cane Lane, if you guys don't remember, but Shane was not.
So Candy
thrilled.
Cane Lane is one street in Edmonton. It goes very, very long, but it has been, what is it, over 50, for sure over 50 years, maybe even closer to 60 years now. It's a tradition in Edmonton that the residents on this street go crazy decorating. It's one of those areas. And it's just always been called Candy Cane Lane. So it's amazing. And it's a food bank donation site. There are bus tours. There's horse-drawn carriages. Who just happens to be the uncle of Jackson's
It's just a
girlfriend.
small
Like, it's
world.
a crazy little connection. And he's the only one doing that now. There's nobody else in the Edmonton area doing that, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
At
So
all,
anyway,
anywhere in
that's what
Edmonton?
he said to.
I
That's
don't
what
doubt
we've
it.
been told. So, I mean, these giant, beautiful horses and this carriage. You can always get rides.
They're big Clydesdales horses.
It's a family
You
event.
guys, they have bells on them. And this year, last year, for the first time, I think they were like pivoting with COVID. They had a walking night,
Yeah.
which was very successful.
So close to traffic.
Yes,
Yeah.
totally closed.
Yeah.
It was like you were in a movie set. There were people
Yeah.
walking down the middle of the street, horses with jingle bells.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's 3 of those nights this
I
year.
love that idea.
I'll do a video, you guys, but these are.
See, they look so.
You can see there's a
good.
person in there, and she's about 5.5 feet tall, but they're huge. They're like,
Well, and that doesn't do your yard justice
No.
because you've got so much, and it's up on the deck, and it's.
yeah.
Jodi, you guys do such a great job. So if you're in Edmonton in the next couple of weeks, make a point of driving down Candy Cane Lane. It's totally worth it. It's really slow traffic. Some people have music synced up.
I was gonna put music.
But I remember as a kid, our parents driving us down Candy Cane Lane, and I would drive my kids down Candy Cane Lane. And now every once in a while, if I have a kid in my, like Georgia in my car, she's my hostage. I make her like, oh good, we're going down Candy Cane Lane.
We still do it. And we live on the street.
Love it. I love
Yeah.
it. It's a really, if you love Christmas lights and community, and you can drop off food bank and letters to
It's-
Santa.
Yeah, they have a mailbox.
Yeah.
It's the biggest food bank drive of this year on Candy Cane Lane.
Yeah, it's
For
actually
Christmas.
a really, really great idea to remember that too.
For
to
few-
be
for it-
supporting your food bank.
Yeah, especially this year where food prices and
Yeah.
the cost of living so much that don't forget food insecurity is a very big deal.
Huge. So,
A
Jodi,
lot of
I'm
times,
excited.
a lot
for-
of times, you guys your grocery store will have a hamper
Mm-hmm.
already made for you, or some that you
Yeah.
can just easily.
Yeah, for $15 or less or 20 or whatever, you can just
Yeah,
it's items that the food bank has requested.
Yeah.
We make them all the time at the store.
I know in our city you can even sponsor a family for dinner and
Yeah.
some gifts. So,
Yeah.
don't forget people that are a little less fortunate that could use a boost on the
100%.
holidays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
Jodi.
Should we get into knitting?
I think
Okay.
so.
You guys, there's a new show coming.
Is it that celebrity
Yes.
adventure show kind of? I can't
Yes.
wait.
Okay, we'll talk about it more.
I don't know anything about it other than I've seen the commercial. That's totally my kind of TV.
They're all reality. They've been on a reality show.
Well, I'm going to love it. I love that kind of
Cherie.
stuff.
Cherie Survivor is
I
going to
love
be on it.
her. I love her.
You guys will not believe the lineup. You won't know everybody.
I'm going to have to wait to see faces. Lots of times I can't put them together. But Cherie, I loved.
We'll tell you more when it comes closer in January, you guys. So
I
it's
love
not
that
till
kind of TV.
January,
I love it.
but they started showing little the cast. They started showing the cast, and I thought, oh, I didn't even save it. Oh,
I
well.
wonder if people are still knitting gifts for their little list of knit-worthy,
I haven't started
crochet-worthy
my
people.
list.
You haven't? No? Really?
I just have a couple of
Is that
little
for
things.
real?
Yeah. But I knew I wasn't going overboard.
There you go.
It stresses me out.
Does it stress you out?
Just because working,
I would rather
And
stay at home.
balancing-
I know. I would rather stay at home and knit someone a pair of socks than go to the mall and try and find something that they don't really need.
and that's kind of what I've collected is socks.
yeah.
I have
So
a couple.
I have some things
yeah.
to share that I'm working on, and also, I just keep adding. I always think, oh, I'm gonna do it early. I literally just, if there's time, I keep adding something.
You do that every year.
I do.
But listen, you said this year you weren't going to do that,
I
and then you're
lied,
going
I
to get to
think.
personal knitting. You
think I
lie
lied.
every year.
How about this though? My husband for Christmas, he's getting a sweater. That is for sure. It won't be ready for Christmas, but that will be the project that I work on
Oh,
100%.
so you cannot say he's getting a sweater for Christmas.
I already told him. I don't think I told him, but no,
How
it's
about his
happening.
birthday?
Well, it's your Christmas gift. It's not ready yet, but it is your Christmas gift.
Totally. I
He'll have
love
socks
that.
and a hat
I
too.
love it.
And- No, he's getting a sweater. It's
you
what he
knit-
really wants.
Do you
I
knit
think.
for everybody in your family?
Mm-hmm. Actually, for the first time this year, my son is getting wool socks. Because he said nope, he kind of didn't want them. And then now I heard he's been saying, "Oh, my feet are cold. My feet are cold." So I'm making him a pair of socks. I hope and I mean, whether he likes them or not is to be determined. But yeah, he's going to get a pair too this year. And they don't take long. When you're cranking the body of the sock on the sock machine, they don't take that long to make.
No.
Which is why I don't mind adding just a little this or a little that, especially socks.
You're so nice.
What are you going to buy? I don't know what he wants. He doesn't really, Jeff doesn't really want anything.
Well, and that's the thing. I would love to get away from all, like, I do it to myself.
Yeah.
Like, I think that I buy all these gifts for people, my family, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you. But do you know what I mean? I buy a lot of gifts for people, and it's because I love to give gifts.
Yes.
But wouldn't it just be nice just to knit a little item and some baking or something?
Yes. I do. I love it. And I mean, Jeff comes home from work every day in the winter and puts on like cozy whatever and a sweater. I know this is what he's going to really want. So, and it's not going to take that long. It's on like 5mm needles.
Yeah.
I'm going to be excited to cast on a sweater. I have not touched a sweater in weeks.
You haven't even cast it on.
No, but I've swatched.
Wow.
And I think I'm going to knit the Jane
Are you talking
Richmond.
about he's getting it for this year Christmas? Like 2022?
He's going to get about 8 inches of a sweater now, but then I'm going to finish it, and I don't think it's going to take me that long.
No, it won't. Especially once you're done Christmas knitting and you've got some time to put your feet up and relax.
Fast forward to me in February, hating the sweater, not finished. No, I'm going to do it. And I love the yarn. I feel like it's going to be a good one.
I've been knitting.
Do you want to see the hat that I just bought the pattern and I want to knit?
Is it this one?
I love that one too.
Okay.
I love it. But this is actually for Jeff. Wow. He must have been on the good list this year. I love knitting a worsted weight hat. And I looked up.
You and I must have done the same search because I was also looking for a worsted weight hat.
Were you? I mean, a worsted weight hat is so cute. Now, this is called Brig. It's just a ribbed, it's showing a beanie there, but there's also an option for like a long toque style folded. So this will be more like that style, but it's Brooklyn tweed. And I needed a knitting needle, so I went to
what needle did you need?
The Fiber Nook. I needed I think I lost like a 3.75mm 16-inch circular. But I need one for my collection, so I need it.
Tracie, you gave it to me when I was here, and I tried to give it back to you in New York, and you said, just keep it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why I needed one then. So I went to the Fiber Nook, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy some yarn to make this hat. And so I'm looking, and I ended up getting 2 skeins of Shelter, and I get home, and I have 2 skeins of Loft.
Do you want Shelter? I have Shelter.
I can hold this double. It's literally the same thing, but I'm doing it in cast iron.
I have that sweater.
Isn't that nice?
Yes.
I love a tweed, and this woolen spun yarn is light as air and super warm.
Okay, just a minute. Have you knit with this yet? What did you knit with Shelter?
Well, I didn't actually. I've knit with Imbue. My sweater was
okay,
Imbue.
so you've never had the Brooklyn tweed experience with their...
Not totally. I mean, I've definitely... I have a bunch of this yarn.
I know
what
you
have I been
do.
knitting?
Okay.
I knit a shawl.
Tracie.
I have knit with Loft before.
Okay,
And I
so
knit
you've knit with
something with
Loft.
Shelter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've knit with their woolen spun. Okay,
Right. So and this is totally the kind of yarn I love. Anyway, I feel like a quick worsted weight hat is in my future, that Brig, and I bought that pattern. So I'm doing it. That's going to be happening this weekend, I think.
You know what I did?
What?
I wound up this,
Ooh, Jodi.
which one was
John
this?
Arbin. This is the Yarnadelic worsted.
Yeah. This was that green, you guys, with all the like flecks of blues and reds. It really looks
It's-
olive, but then if you get real close, there's so much dimension to this yarn.
I feel like it's so earthy.
Oh,
It reminds me of the forest. That color is just so, it's elegant, right? Like I feel like a sweater would be amazing on anyone. It's a great color.
Shane's eyes are green. I always love him in green.
Yeah.
He loves green too, so that's and
So Shane getting a hat?
Shane's getting a hat.
I
You know
love
what I'm
that
doing?
idea.
The barley hat.
Oh, that's a great one.
Tin can knits.
Yes.
I haven't gotten far. I only cast
It's
on
a free pattern.
Yeah, I only cast on for 90 stitches. I feel like I should have done the 100 stitches
He's got a big head.
for his melon. Yeah, I got it. That's why I didn't continue.
Okay.
I stopped and thought, hey, just a sec. Jodi, what are you doing?
I feel like we're in hat chat. I have more hat things to talk about.
So do I.
Okay. Hat chat.
Oh, shit balls.
Way to go.
I forgot my other hat I finished. Next time.
You know what? Honestly, it's not that long ago, maybe within the last year, that I started doing our prep the night before. I used to run around every morning. We did
See
a
what
video.
happens?
And it's so much better to do it the night before. And I feel way more relaxed, right? Like
There's no stress the night before.
Yeah, it's a good
I was
good plan.
twisting and listing yarn at 11:30 last night.
Oh, Jodi.
Because I left it. I watched, there was a big gap of TV.
Wow.
But I podcast today, so I wanted to make sure it was all in order.
Okay.
That was just me.
That's a
And
bummer.
actually, you know what? I love it because I just sit and listen to a book. Really, truly. I love
Right.
twisting the yarn to make it look pretty.
Yeah.
It's I don't consider it work when it's,
Well, it is.
well, it's work, but it's fun.
Right.
And I'm listening to a book.
Okay. Then you make it kind of better. I started a hat. Do you remember this beautiful skein of yarn? Jodi has a sweater. This is Sonder yarn. Sunday morning DK. What's this? Is this called window shopping?
Yes.
Is that what it's called? Okay. Window shopping.
You didn't believe me.
I did. I totally believe
I hear
you.
the inflection in your voice, which it
did.
signifies
Listen,
a lie.
I just want to make sure that our friends know the real color name in case they go looking for it. It is just the most beautiful, icy. It's like the blue when like on a frozen lake.
It's almost like sky high.
It's so beautiful.
It's so good.
And at the
No.
same time I bought this, I bought the limoncello in their Surrey alpaca. And so I cast on a hat. I don't know
You
what
know
I'm
what?
going to
This
make.
is getting old. All
It is?
I feel like you knock it out of the park with your color choices.
Jodi.
Like, I swear, now I want to knit that.
But look at this. This limoncello kind of goes with everything. You
it's kind
put
of a
it
neutral.
You put it in my sweater
Oh, don't you
with
love
the blush
yes.
pink. Like I defy you to find something this does not complement.
It's one of those colors where you didn't think you loved until you, like, you guys.
I just think it's going to be awesome. I don't know what hat I'm going to make. I started a ribbing. I don't know what I'm doing. But how
Are you
cool.
doing a hat pattern?
I don't know yet.
Okay. So I was tuned out. Tell me what you did with the Surrey. Held it double? Is that mohair?
Yes. No, it's Surrey.
Surrey, yeah.
It's Surrey.
Held double.
Oh my gosh. Surrey. So soft. Held double.
So fun.
You can do
so
like a
soft.
DK weight when you hold it double.
I just finished binging Kardashians. It's
Oh.
so soft. It's so beautiful. I love them so much.
I actually finished that. I loved
know.
it. Yeah. Anyway, it was good. So anyway, these colors, amazing. I can't wait to see you wear this color when you do your sweater. I just think it's so perfect for you. And I know what I was gonna do.
My wheels are turning. I need this Surrey. I need to add this into my. Do you have more of these?
No.
I'm gonna order more.
Okay.
It's good. You're not gonna offer to give me that? Just kidding.
Maybe this
No.
hat's for you.
I'm just kidding. But I would like I would like to add this to my sweater.
This hat is for you. You will not see it till Christmas morning.
Okay, good. I love it so.
I totally
much.
know what pattern I'm doing.
But I would like to add this to the like something on the sweater I'm gonna knit.
I think you should.
Tracie, I can. Oh, I cannot wait.
Okay, so I even have ideas for you. So before you start a sweater, I'm going to send you pictures of what I think would be awesome. But I
I'm
don't know.
gonna
I don't know if you'll like it.
I'm gonna follow exactly what you suggest.
Anyway, even just stripes. are so cute. But there's lots. Anyway, look at my beautiful little stitch marker. This is from
That's so pretty.
Ocean Loops Advent Calendar. Don't
it a
ask me which
pearl?
day. Yeah. Isn't it so pretty?
You guys, it's like a freshwater pearl.
It's called Starry Night, the Advent Calendar. And I thought it might be fun to open my day 8 right now. So there's day
I wish I would
8.
have brought mine.
If you have this Advent calendar and you don't want to see what's in it, then just close your eyes, plug your ears, don't look.
Okay, well, today's the day.
Today's the day, but it's a little bit early. So here we go. Every day I just rip it open. Treasure. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty.
Oh, this is gore.
It's like,
Let me do a little closer,
what is it?
Trace.
It's like a crystal and another. It's so pretty, and I love the kind of faceted ring on it.
Look.
Every single one has been amazing, and it's been a really fun Advent calendar.
Tracy, this is like...
Do you want it? You should keep
No.
it. Jodi, I have 24 days.
Yes, I want it.
Yeah, keep it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't it so pretty?
it's almost like just blush. Like
Yeah.
just barely...
It's like seashell
You guys-
pink, like the inside.
I'm wondering if she should do jewelry.
Right? Well, she does her necklaces.
No, but I'm wondering if that should be...
Isn't that pretty? So anyway, I've been loving. Is anybody else doing Advent calendars? Oh, it looks really good on you.
Done.
I'm an Advent calendar fail. How's your Advent calendar going?
Tracy.
Tell me all about it.
Good.
Tell me.
So actually, here's the thing.
Where
For
we go?
my Woolens and Nosh Advent, I am doing it each day. I'm not peeking, but I'm doing 2 stripes a day on 1 sock
Okay.
because I want the socks quicker.
So you're going to finish a whole sock?
I'm going to finish the
Do
24
you still
stripes.
have 2 going at the same time? No.
I didn't touch one because I'm going to crank the other one.
Okay.
So I'm doing 2 a day so I can get
That's fun.
them done quicker so I can have them at Christmas to
And
wear.
and so I've seen pictures, right, where it's got the black.
I'm not
separating
going to
it.
show it all. I'm just going to show the first 7 for you guys. But I am having
It's beautiful.
the most fun, you guys.
I have no, like, this really is just beautiful. I love it.
So it starts with the red, and it comes in this bag, you guys, and it had a little bit of the red sticking out on both sides, and it snapped together.
and it's pre-wound. Like,
Yeah.
you just cast on.
And it's made so as soon as you start seeing the dark for the next day, you stop.
Yeah.
So you don't see.
It's brilliant.
So it started with red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, right there. There we are. That's the outfit.
It's super beautiful. I had no doubt that it would be
Maybe that's 9. Whoops.
super pretty. So you're way ahead.
I'm actually 2 at a time. So I'm 14 stripes. Today will be 14 stripes in. I'm 12 stripes in right now.
Right. So you're ahead of the days.
I'm ahead of the days. That's why I'm not showing it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
But it just takes...
It's very pretty.
So you're basically knitting like an inch a day.
Well, and like it's like 4 or 5 rounds.
Yeah.
That's not so hard to fit in.
It's
not
4
overwhelming.
rounds per stripe and like 1.5 rounds per black.
Yeah.
So I'm adding, and then that way I'm going to knit this. I'm going to crank the other 2, make socks, and I'll be able to wear them by Christmas.
There you go.
Oops.
Good plan. Good plan. I
So,
love it.
It's been so much fun.
I've been knitting. Basically, all I have left are socks and ornaments.
I haven't done ornaments.
You
I
haven't?
need to back up 2 weeks, you guys. December 7th has been here, and I haven't even baked.
Yeah, me either. I feel like next week we should not. I think we should do our next video in 2 weeks.
Okay.
I'm behind shopping. I haven't baked. Like, what do you think?
Yes. Because
Get back on schedule, and then I think it'll work well because then over the new year and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's payroll. We're back. This is a regular week.
This is our regular
Yes.
week. So I feel like we should get
We'll do
back
it in 2
on
weeks. Then we'd be able to wish everyone a happy
Yeah, yeah.
holiday break, and then take a
eat
break
some
for a
snacks.
couple weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Magpie Darling hat that we fell in love with has a mini version. It is the cutest tiny ornament hat. It takes like half an hour to whip one up.
Really?
Yes, they're so cute.
So it came with a
Yeah.
pom-pom?
Yes.
It comes with
Well,
everything.
you can get a kit for these. I think you can buy just the pattern, but you can also go to Yarn Bowler. She and Amanda, so it's Crafty Jackalope pattern, and Yarn Bowler makes the pom-poms, and they did have kits. I don't know if Janet still has some, but you could purchase like 3 packs or singles or
3 packs are cool.
right? Or I think there was even a 5-pack. So I'm going to knit these guys up too. And it comes pre-wound with this cool yarn that's already got sequins in it. You hold it double.
You guys, I have an idea.
And it literally knits up in no time.
A gift card holder.
Yes.
For Christmas.
Totally. I mean, I'm going to make a bunch of them. These are going to be tied on gifts for people. But once I made one, it was like, oh, it's on.
Don't you think?
It's on.
Yes.
I'm doing more. So I cast on another one. This one, I just decided to make a folded brim beanie.
Is that the yarn it came with?
No. Okay, so now that I had the pattern,
There she goes.
I'm off to the races.
Yeah.
Right? So
There's
what
no stopping her.
What do I have near me? I had this is Barrett Woolco. They're woolens.
Yes.
So it's like a sport weight. That's the thing. Gauge doesn't matter with these tiny
You
things.
guys, this is mint. Like the softest
It's
mint.
one of my favorite colors
You
ever.
put that in red with red.
I did.
Green.
And it's so good.
Green and red is dreamy.
But this mint and like a deep raspberry.
Is that what all these pom-poms were for?
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. I was shopping our grocery girl shop. I said to Jodi, can I have this and this? So I stranded the Barrett Woolco with this, I don't know what it's called. It's from the Crafty Jackalope.
I know what it's called.
What?
Amazing.
Freaking fabulous.
This is the Mega Bling, you guys. This is the one where it's got
it's
more sparkles more frequently.
Okay. Well, look at the beautifulness.
Yeah.
You can hold it with anything.
Okay, this is a really good tie-in. I know we're not done talking about knitting, but I'm also going to talk about this.
The sparkles?
Yeah.
Okay. So I kept going. I just kept going. Mini Magpie Darling hat, fingering and mohair and sparkles. And this is an older pom-pom, and it had...
What do you mean by older?
No, sorry. This pom-pom did not have a ribbon. It had the string.
Okay.
So that's fine. You just tie it on the inside. It was tied.
Yeah.
But then I crocheted just a little chain with my yarn.
Oh,
all,
I know.
all the yarns.
Our ones that we sell in the shop, they have a string option with a snap.
Yes.
But the ones that they put in the kits,
When you get the kit,
have
it
a
comes on a
ribbon.
ribbon. And so the ribbon, you tie it on the inside of the hat, and then you feed it back out the top as an ornament. So you're like,
yeah,
it's so nice. So
it's so easy if you do your own kit with our minis.
totally, you can still do it.
Yeah.
So this is what the one from the kits
Okay.
look like if you can still get the kit ones.
I am obsessed.
Jodi, I just kept going and going. And
Yeah.
then, so for our minis, so then I just did a sock, like an improvised sock, same yarn. This is leftover yarn for my
I feel like
Paloma
my
sweater.
I feel like my knitting is fucking shitty today compared to yours.
It's not. That
What?
1
The
centimeter
actual-
of a hat that didn't fit was awesome.
Yeah. This,
have a
see,
whole
and look what I have.
You have a whole sweater.
I can't even say I knit it.
So what?
Sheila?
It's still a whole sweater.
Sheila knit it.
I haven't finished
Tracie, I am
squat.
so impressed by you.
Anyway, I
can't
love
even.
knitting ornaments. This is nothing new. This soft gray purple. This is also a mini pom pom from our grocery girl shop.
If anyone was looking, we were out of a few of the main when people think of like holiday. It's
Oh.
all been restocked. Janet hooked us up with a new restock.
I feel like the ones that are not traditional Christmassy are equally as cute. Like you
I
don't
wonder.
need red and green and white.
You guys, there's a million colors.
I got Jodi brought me super hot pink and a bright blue and this smoky purple, like, and not everybody's Christmas. You can make these little ones for someone celebrating Kwanzaa or Hanukkah or whatever. You know, they're just super
like
fun.
it's a winter knit. It's not like tailored to Christmas, right?
Totally. And you can still have this like hung on your little bulletin board all year because it's just so darn cute.
That's what I do with all my knits. And
So-
actually, it's funny. My cat, it's on a garland. My cat, there's usually one on the floor in the morning.
Stupid cats.
No, it's funny.
Troublemakers.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Ah.
they're super fun. Mini Magpie Darling hat.
So
Get the kits if
good.
you can get it.
Tell me about the yarn. Did you say the yarn about the stocking? The sock?
Okay, so this was literally just leftovers for my Paloma sweater, which is Mondim sock yarn
Yeah.
and a little bit of the Issair mohair. And then the sparkles. And it, you just think, oh,
Can you please pass it to me?
this?
The knitted one. You need an ornament. I mean, a hat in it.
I know.
No. My brain's all over. You need a sweater in this.
Okay. Yes, sure. Listen, I would be all over a sweater like this. But I just think too, if people think, oh, I don't have time to knit for my friend, I don't have time to knit a hat or yarn or a budget or whatever. One little ball or your mini skeins or little tiny, like you just need the tiniest
Everybody's got scraps, you
bit
guys.
to make this. And you don't need to buy
Yes.
pom-poms. You can make pom-poms.
Gauge is not important.
You can make a tassel. Like you don't have to have all of this stuff if you wanted to make something
It's not nearly going to be as cute
sweet
as
for a
Tracie's.
friend.
No. But it's made with love. And you put your own
Exactly.
flair on it.
Exactly.
You guys, it's amazing.
I have like this stuff brings me so much joy. I just love knitting these tiny things and tying them on gifts.
You know what I'm not happy about?
What?
Arnie and Carlos didn't do their advent of Christmas balls.
Yeah, they did.
What?
Yeah, you can go to their website and buy it. You know what I don't love? That it's not available in my Ravelry library. I don't love that.
Oh, that's probably why, because I was only looking in Ravelry.
You can go to their website, but then you get a PDF that
I don't mind that, but
I don't
yes.
love it. I mean, I do it because I love the
Do you know what-
patterns.
Do you know what we would love Ravelry to be able to do? I know it's nice to have an option for other people to have an external website,
Yes.
but if you use Ravelry, wouldn't it be nice if you could upload a PDF to your Ravelry library?
Yeah, maybe, right? Anyway, I get it. Not everybody uses Ravelry, and I understand, but I do love the patterns are available, Jode.
You know what Maddie's doing today? She just sent me a picture.
What?
Dissecting a heart
Oh, yeah.
in biology. I won't show you.
I've done it.
We've all probably done it.
That's a
dissecting
shocker.
something.
Yeah.
Okay, so Arnie and Carlos did do that. Okay, remind me.
I'm
Arnie
sure of it, Jode. I'm
Arna
sure.
and Carlos and Sonder Yarn.
Okay.
Hi,
no buying,
Vincent.
no buying yarn before Christmas, Jody. What's wrong with you? I mean, I didn't buy you that yarn, so
Okay,
you do whatever. you
I'm good to go.
want. But yeah,
I just need two skeins of it.
I do think limoncello is one of those. Have it in your back pocket of your yarn stash because you're gonna use it.
You guys, okay, speaking of, okay, I feel like I'm all over the place today.
Okay.
Okay, how about adding a little of this? So Amanda, this is another brand that she has, and this is a really silky,
Sequin City.
yeah.
Yes, please.
So,
okay, let me get a strand out. Wow, this blue is unbelievable.
Tracie.
Okay, so here's the thing. The original sequins that I knit my sweater with are on that
a little more wiry.
tinsely
Yeah.
polyester, but super cost effective, right? These are on, like, I don't know, some kind of polyester thread or something much
Almost.
softer.
It kind of looks like silk, right? Because it's a bit of a shine to it. You
They're
guys,
100% polyester. But the sequins are so beautiful.
look at this navy, you guys.
Oh, yes, I love that.
Right?
Yes, I love it.
Okay.
And this is more turquoise than it's showing up on video. It's tealier.
It's a real, look, a
It's
little
a
champagne.
Ooh, yes.
Oyster. Okay, so that was all sent to us.
Look at this
Copper brown.
rich. Oh my
So
gosh,
I'm going
I
to leave
love
some
that.
for you.
Okay.
She had a 4-pack, you guys, and this is the 4-pack
Oh,
I was thinking.
wow. Look at
I-
these all. Oh my god.
Do you want to share? I'll wind some off. Yes, you do.
What are you making? Look, Joe.
Christmas ornaments.
Well, just
That was my intention. Am I going to get to it? I don't know. I feel like I don't know. But look at this.
okay, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, amazing. And you could literally, oh, wouldn't it be so cute to use even undyed sock yarn and just change your sparkles as like a marling.
Yeah.
You could stripe with things if you wanted to. Anyway, I mean, the options are endless.
But look at that combo she did.
This, okay, here's the different gray. See, like the bluey
Yeah.
silver, and you're right. This is like a pewtery pewtery.
These were standout, but look at this was a real standout when I got it, and I thought, ooh,
This pewter color is like
almost like an indigo.
totally like a sweater.
Yeah.
For me, Jodi, these are amazing.
So I'm gonna leave these for you if you want to.
no,
you-
okay,
she
just
did-
one or two.
I'm gonna leave these all, and then you could do 12 days of giveaway.
This, sure, this with this kind of, wouldn't that be pretty?
Now I actually. Too bad they didn't come in. Anyway, like.
Well, here's the deal. There's more. You can go to Amanda's shop and buy whatever color you want. She's got the bling bar, which is so cute.
Yeah.
And then you can get what you like. I still want to knit another sweater with sequins because the yellow one I did is just amazing. I have to wash it. I haven't worn it for a while. Actually, it's probably got
Marilyn
still
McCoo.
all the sweat from Woolen Folk is still in it.
Marilyn needs a bath.
Remember how hot it was then?
Yeah. It was really hot.
Jodi,
yeah, so
I love
that's
it.
who
I
doesn't
love it.
Yeah, that's exactly my intention. Although you've executed it, I don't know.
Well, go for it, Jodi. These hats take no time.
I know.
You could knit 2 in an evening
Yeah,
if you're just sitting down watching.
it's allowing myself. Right.
right.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, it's half an hour of not scrolling Instagram, and you could have a hat.
Do you know how much knitting I would get if I didn't watch TikTok?
Right.
Like I swear,
Yes.
if I could do TikTok and knit at the same time, I'd be a happy gal.
Right. I just love the addition of the sparkles. I mean, you could get one ball of this, and there's how many meters? A lot. 270 meters. These things need, I think you could get like 10 hats out of one of these, if not more.
It's the cutest thing to have in your stash, and even if you like these little,
I just
those
thought it would
are
be
like
cool.
leftovers, right? Like these
Totally.
are like little scraps and stuff. Have fun with your knitting, and
I just thought it would be cute to even do like a sweater, like do a few in the same yarn, right? But then I would want to keep them. I super love the mint green.
it's we talk about that like seeing this in a yarn store,
And
you
this
go,
is the gift. When I say tie it on a gift, this can be your gift.
exactly.
This is, who wouldn't love that?
It's so funny. Every time I'm out in the world now, I see something and I'm thinking, oh, Amanda needs that.
Oh, right. She's probably going to block us because
Totally.
I send her, oh, look at these sparkle baskets. Oh, look at this
Yeah.
sparkle, whatever.
That's so funny.
Okay, so I did get an advent calendar this year, and it was beautiful. It's
Come on, tell everybody what you've done.
I'm confessing. This is confession time. This beautiful Jezebel plaid bag is full of my whole 12-day advent calendar that I opened on day 2. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. I just
you
feel
don't
like
need to explain it.
I don't know that I'm an advent. I'm doing really well with my ocean loops. I don't know what happened. But I'll show you day 1 because now it's day 8. This is from Woolly Mammoth Fiber Company. She is in Ireland. It's all non-superwash yarn, naturally dyed. She does awesome stuff.
I was completely enamored with this. And I don't usually gravitate towards
Yeah.
the woollier wools.
Yeah.
It's incredible, you
It is
guys.
beautiful. So Jodi and Amber were over, we're having coffee, and I showed them day 1, and I was like, ooh, what's coming tomorrow?
No one
Ooh,
ta-
what's this now?
No
I
one
was just like,
taunted.
no.
She's
No.
like, she ripped through that thing like
I totally did. And it was so much fun. I loved doing it. The box she had made was custom.
It's really beautiful.
Based on the 12 days of Christmas. So the first one is a partridge in a pear tree. And I'll share that with you today. It is a pear green in her natural sock base, which is a 50% Cheviot and 50% BFL. So it's
What's Cheviot?
like a type of sheep.
Okay. I've never heard that.
And
Have you?
she mills this all the time. It was her like sock yarn. It's a natural sock yarn.
Is she a mill?
No, but she works with farms and buys yarn and gets it milled. Lots of time the whole thing's from Ireland or the UK.
But she does all the natural dyeing.
She does all the
Yeah.
natural dyeing, and she'll, I think, help make bases, like limited edition
Yeah.
bases of certain
Love
breeds and
that.
stuff. So if you love that kind of stuff,
Can you imagine? I can see you doing that, being on
oh
a
my
farm.
gosh, it would be
Maybe not doing
amazing.
the grunt work, but actually just like
I would,
figuring out what bases you
you
like
can
and
see
stuff.
how people, it's a passion project for people. You know, you're working with from the grassroots, the people that are loving the animals, raising the animals. Anyway, I love this advent calendar. It was a splurge because you're buying it in pounds and the Canadian dollar is horrible, but I love it. So now I've got 12, and it's a mix of her 2 sock bases. So I'll share another one next time. I mean, I've got them all.
Show a few, or you don't remember what days.
Well, they
You don't wanna
actually,
spoil
I mean,
it.
look how cute the ball bands are.
I remember thinking that's brilliant.
Okay,
These are ball
11.
bands. These are printed. It's got cursive letter numbers on each one. Tracie thought it was going to be like a 24.
Okay, here's number 2. If you haven't opened number 2, close your eyes. So this is 2 turtle doves. This is her hearth sock.
Are you thinking because not everyone might have started December 1st?
Yeah, like you don't have, like you can do it any 12 days.
Okay.
So some people were starting it at Christmas. Some people were, I mean, I don't know who. I feel like once December rolls around, you want to start ripping them open. But this was her hearth sock. So if you don't want to see day 2, this is 2 turtle doves. So it's totally different.
You guys, it just gets.
But this is a woolly yarn where
Yeah.
it's 50% Jacob, 50% BFL, and it's slightly heavier. It's more like an 80-20 sock yarn.
Yeah.
And the add-on is this company called Cast and Clay, and she did some progress keepers. This is a partridge in a pear tree. This is day 1.
Cute.
They're super cute and detailed.
A partridge in a pear.
Yeah, so you get partridge in a pear tree yarn and partridge in a pear tree.
Not every day has the stitch
Not every
markers.
day, but you get a bunch of them because I've opened every door and I know. So that's it. I don't think I'm ordering myself an advent calendar ever again. I love the yarn.
Oh.
What?
Someone just said, is that Emma?
It is Emma.
She said it's supposed to start on December 25th.
No, you can start it whenever you want. You can.
Oh, okay.
You can start it whenever you want.
Yeah.
I've already seen people doing vlogmases and stuff opening it. You
Yeah.
can start it whenever you want. Is
Yeah.
what.
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
But she said something about 12 tide, where it's like the 12 days after Christmas. You can start it whenever you want.
right. Okay, good.
So
I love that.
I'm glad I said look away. I wouldn't want to spoil it for anyone
Yeah.
that doesn't want to see.
Perfect.
But it's beautiful. So if
I would have not done the
if you're
look away.
interested for next year,
I'm sure I flashed my whole woolens and nosh.
that's funny.
Okay, you guys, I've been crocheting.
Jodi, what?
I can't even tell you guys,
Jodi.
crocheting has my whole heart. I
You
love
say
it.
this every time you pick up a crochet project.
I love it so much, you guys. So I have the Advent. I'm going to be actually showing today's Spun Right Round number 7. So I'm going to be showing you that, but I'll show
Okay.
you that when I finish. So
Jodi, this is beautiful.
So I was thinking to myself, normally I get these Advents, you guys. I don't do anything with them.
right.
But it does bring me joy to open a little thing of yarn each day. Whatever. I don't dislike it. I'm loving the skein Advents, though, when it's the stripes.
I wish I could. I don't know what it is with my impulsivity. I love the idea of opening something every day, and I've done it before.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
get pretty excited about yarn. So it's
She
like,
tore
I want
through it.
I want it.
Okay, so I'm going to show you what I've done. This was day 1.
This is all spun right round advent.
All spun right round. And I'm keeping it in order because she's kind of fading it. Or not kind of. She's like, it's melting into the next one.
So people could be knitting a sweater.
Yes.
Like day by. Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's so cool. Is this DK?
Yes.
Jodi.
And then I'm also using an undyed skein of DK. So that was number 1.
Wow.
This is number 2. I'm using a 9mm hook. And I'm just,
9mm. So these must whip up so fast.
yeah, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes with the border.
This is a nice hook too.
yeah.
I like these ones that are kind of rubbery grip like that.
And then this was yesterday's.
Ooh, that's so pretty.
I did peek at one in the middle of the month because I wanted to I just peeked in the
Like,
box
where are
and
we
I saw
going?
some neon. So Renee, is amazing with color.
She is.
She loves color and loves to be vibrant. She can be soft like this. So I think we're going to be all over the place. But there's a relationship.
So tell me, so now you're going to get 24 squares.
I'm just 24 squares, but there was an add-on with this bag for the advent.
I had my eyeball on the bag. It's super cute.
So this was an add-on.
Jodi, it's so cute.
I also have...
Maybe she was inspired by the bag for her. I mean, obviously, there's tons of purple happening here. And you're getting into the orangey colors.
These are the little nubs that I have left. It's a 20-gram skein. I'm holding it double.
So you get lots of mileage out of like if you held these single and did granny squares, you could get big squares.
Yes,
you could make a big blanket.
Yes.
Right? You could definitely, this is so cool with this.
So fun. So I'm going to show you today's, number 7, today's.
Well, today's 8.
How many is in there?
You've got 7. You showed 7.
This is today's 8 that I have in my hand. So I'm going to show you this now.
Okay.
It's soft and it's buttery.
Ooh, it's so pretty, Jodi.
And it's just going to be going, oh, you guys, I'm having this. I look forward to every day.
So 24 of those squares. It'll make like a baby blanket
What
size.
I think I'm going to do is do 24 solids.
To go.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
And then it'll be just like a checkered.
I love that.
It's going to be crazy. It's going to be fun.
Jodi, that's so fun.
I'm having so much fun.
Well, and it's super soft. And DK held double? Yes, please.
And then I'll just slip stitch them together.
With
a crochet hook.
With a color or the cream?
The cream. It'll be it'll be more forgiving if I do the same color.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to fudge it in the corners, you know.
Oh, okay.
And I think if you did a real contrast, my skills, you might have to fudge it and you might see some imperfections.
I love that idea. No, I love the idea of the squares popping too.
Yes.
Where it's not competing with another element. Okay, something that I also came across. Jodi, that's so beautiful. I
love it.
How about adding sparkle?
Now you tell me. Yes, but
right?
yes.
I mean, you could just literally add sparkle to anything.
I could add sparkle to the solids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one of those opalescent sparkles that kind of goes with everything.
Love it.
Okay, something else that I came across, and I thought it would make either a great gift or a great project for you to gift and to make and gift to others. Do you remember our holiday bauble punch needle from Cussin and Kiss? Mm-hmm. I got it at Knit City in Vancouver, and it's literally everything you need to make 3 punch needle ornaments. Yarn and everything.
Punch needle too? Because I had to buy my punch needle. That was the only thing you needed.
Okay, I think some of her kits
might.
Oh, this one's got a punch needle.
There you go. Yeah, okay.
But it's got the hoop, the cut canvas, the bundles of yarn all done up. Like this one is for one, and the pattern and everything. So it would make an amazing gift. But I just thought, oh my gosh, how I could whip these up in no time.
In an evening.
Give them as a gift.
Is there 3?
Yes.
Okay, there's 3. I love that.
And she's even got the little felt backings.
Because this, you guys, would be a keepsake forever.
Right.
Right?
Anyway, Sam's got these amazing kits on her website, and I feel like this would be such a good crafty gift.
Yeah.
Or craft to make and gift to someone else.
I love that.
So, and
we all like making.
So cute. That's the thing. Like, I don't mind making and giving things away because I got to have the fun making it, right? But these are so cute. They don't even really scream holiday. Like, they're botanical.
I love that.
You
so
know?
that could be at any time of the year.
Any time of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. But I just came across that and thought, I would love that. That's on my plan of like making things.
Well, if I would have brought my other yarn, I would have had something more to show. Whatever. Okay.
That's it?
You know what I'm going to show?
What?
This hat.
Okay.
Our friend Jill Zielinski, who we all know and love.
Yes.
She is the wool. Is there a word for
North Bay Fiber?
No, but is there a word for like a wool proprietor?
Probably.
Yeah. She's not a shepherdess. Anyway,
She has a hand-dyed yarn company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she has a brand new hat.
Yes.
Snowy
She's
stripes.
got so many great hats. She's actually got a new hat coming out Friday in her new yarn base, which is a bulky.
Really?
Yes.
So this is DK, you guys. And if you go on Ravelry, on the projects, you'll see other people's versions of it.
Yeah.
Talk about being like holding 2 strands together. This could be an Advent project
Totally.
with one, maybe 2 different.
Maybe a solid in between
Yeah.
you could hold your sock yarn minis double and then have
Yes.
a solid in between.
I thought this was
How
so
cute would that
beautiful.
be?
Yes.
You, if you have any of Jill's yarn or you want to get Jill's yarn, I know she had kits for this hat.
Yeah, there was
It
fun
is
colors.
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful
Yeah.
wool. Hats to last forever. I love it, Joe.
Yeah. Next. You're next.
Sock talk.
Is it?
Yep. So last week, I think I just showed the yarn for this. And now
It just started.
Now magically we have a pair of socks. This is the pink Christmas color from Comfy Cozy Knits.
She's got some in her shop.
I think it's crazy popular.
Is it
People
gone again?
love this one. She just keeps adding it to her shop because people keep snapping it up. This is a sock tube that I cranked on my sock machine. And then I did a self-striping afterthought heel. So you get this like bullseye effect. And just a little white.
You love red, pink, and green together.
Yes, I do.
I'm just checking it out to see if she's got.
And she's got one stripe in there that's speckled, which I absolutely love.
kind of like peppermint.
Totally. These are great. So, oh yeah, remember last week I had stitches that had dropped?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I had to repair my tube a little bit first.
Yeah, she's got some in her shop.
Good.
Yeah, if anyone's looking.
So it's an 80/20 sock yarn, and this is just a little folded hem, which I love the fit of. I love them. These are a gift, and I think they turned out super cute.
These are just happy socks.
They are, aren't they? I feel like they're perfect for like Christmas morning or...
That speckled stripe is so pretty in this.
I do love it.
It is giving candy cane vibes, isn't it? What's the name of it?
But not a traditional
No,
red green. Like she's
no.
got that bluey tealy green in there. It's called Pink Christmas.
That's so cute.
Yeah. So I would always
So
sign
cute.
up for a Pink Christmas. And I did crank some, I'm going to do some more of these. The men in my life are hard on socks.
Are they?
Yes. So I use Patton's Crochet.
Tracie, these feel like those work socks.
These feel like a wool sock. This is like,
That's all Shane wears.
this is not merino. This is Patton's Crochet sock yarn. It is very cheap and cheerful yarn. I can get it at Michael's for
Why
$8
do you say cheap and cheerful?
because the price point is really great.
Okay, I thought that was a brand or something.
No. Like I feel like it's a great price point for knitting socks.
And look, they're it's fading, marled
Yes,
into each other.
It's
you
totally like a
guys.
hand spun look. They've got them that are so you can buy self-striping ones or kind of the marled hand spun
I want to
effect.
see one like that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make those for Jackson.
Do you need one for each?
Yeah. So they sell them in 50-gram balls.
Okay.
And each one of these socks used over 40 grams.
Okay.
So I just have like a little nugget left.
So how many stitches are you doing?
Little nugget left from one sock. 64. So I cranked this on my 64 stitch sock machine on a bigger stitch because you'll just know when it's the right size stitch when your yarn's not riding up or too tight. So I just kind of opened the stitch. The gauge is about 30 stitches for 4 inches. And when I measured it, like if you're
And
knitting,
how much is it
knitting
for a
with my hand.
DK? This
Something-
is sport.
This is a sport weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much exactly a sport weight. They call it a fingering weight when you go to Ravelry, but for 50 grams, it's 150 meters.
Oh, that's no.
It's 100% sport weight yarn. It's
they're
not
lying.
fingering weight yarn, I don't think. But it's 75% wool, 25% nylon.
Like it's
It's
woolly without
not
being scratchy.
fancy soft wool. Like these are wool socks.
It feels like the men's work socks.
It
that
totally
you,
does.
But let me tell you, these are nice.
I think so. Jeff loves them. And he is still wearing the ones I made him last year. They've had...
Does he wear them to work?
No, but when he comes home every day, he puts a pair on. So he doesn't have enough. So this is the one that I use for the sock, heel and cuff.
These are really spectacular.
I think so.
You're a big fan of Patton's Croy. You're a big fan of those commercially made
I just think...
sock yarn.
Listen, I gave Georgia a pair of socks last year, and she blew a hole through them because she loved them so much that she wore them out. These are a little bit thicker.
Maybe Georgie needs socks that are thicker.
Yeah.
Sport weight.
Yeah, she might. I can hand knit her some.
Or never again. If she build a hole, then never again.
Forget it. You're off the list. But I'm thinking about making him a pair of red socks. Wouldn't that be cute? With the gray. We'll see. I don't know if he wants wild socks.
Red Heart Sole, S-O-L-E.
Yeah. Oh, is it? So, I mean, I love hand-dyed yarn. I love merino sock yarn. But I feel like this is the kind of yarn that's really going to stand up to the test of hard wearing.
Yeah. Okay, listen. There's a yarn for everything for whatever you're doing. I love that you can go from like this bougie mohair and to this and love it equally.
I do, Jode. 100%. I really do.
Not me.
No?
But yes.
What do you think about those?
I think they're like Shane would be obsessed with these.
I should crank you a tube for Shane.
Yes, you should.
Do you want whole folded hem? The next ones I'm doing are folded hem. I can give you a folded hem, or I can
don't have
give
the
you
yarn though.
ribbing.
I'll go get it.
No.
Okay. He's not picky.
There is a selection at Tracie's.
Tracie, I would love
wool shop.
two tubes.
Okay, good.
This is like.
Well,
you
I'll do
guys-
that for him. I just bought that one. Jody, I just bought that one at
Pick
Michael's.
me anything that you have in there.
No, perfect.
And then I'll
give you
I'll need
a ball.
a third for the heels
Right.
and toes. Okay.
Yes, for sure. I'll do those for you. I think I might. This one's called Midnight Colors, which I love.
For Jackson
I don't know.
or Jeff.
Or these stripes for Jackson.
Did you go to Michael's? Sorry, did you say that
Yes.
already?
Blue, brown, marl. These ones I just bought. Did I buy these online? I go to Yarn Canada, has a lot of them online. But because our Michael's doesn't carry, they don't change up the colors at all. Like if I've ever bought, like there's purples and pinks.
Do you know who had a really good selection of commercial sock yarn? Joe's Yarn Garden.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, so the next sock I have to share is for Georgia. She blew through her Oiler socks that I made her last year.
Those are so good.
Regular sock yarn. So this is West Yorkshire Spinners or Regia, something like that. Like just solids in a more like just wool, not a merino
Remember
sock.
the 97 you did?
Yes. So I think she would like that too again this year. I don't know if I'm gonna.
I wouldn't.
It's a lot easier to duplicate stitch on a striping sock, so you know where you're going.
Yeah.
We'll see. I feel like this is it.
Yeah.
I feel like this is it.
You're not going to do the Oiler logo?
Yeah, right.
You're not going to do Connor McDavid's face?
Right.
You don't love your daughter.
I'm going to cross-stitch Connor's face on there. We'll see what happens. But this is, you can feel it. It's woollier. Like
Okay.
It's tougher.
I think that's such a good topic of discussion. These commercials, and there's more than just commercial. Everyone has beautiful bases that you can find.
Right.
But these commercial bases, someone just said Hobby Lobby
I don't
has
know anything
amazing,
about
or
that.
Joann's.
Okay. Those are both chains in the US. I don't know anything about
Yeah.
that. But I do know that you can get amazing socks.
Okay, this little 2 rounds of white.
Cute, right?
Yes.
I thought so. Thanks.
Okay, it brings me to, while you're searching for something, I want to show you something on Instagram. Kelly, I'm going to tell you after.
So I don't even know, there's lots of brands. There's Regia, there's West Yorkshire Spinners, which is an awesome one because it's got a huge portion of BFL in it.
Yes.
I've used Regia. There's all kinds of them. They usually look like this in your yarn shop. And they're usually 75-25. And it's 75% wool, not merino.
So why are these so small? Is that 100 grams?
This is 100 grams.
Okay, yeah.
This is just the put up that they always sell theirs in. And let me tell you, those patterns that call for like spin cycle and other things like that, I have seen projects on Instagram where they've substituted Patton's Croy, their color changing yarn, and it looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a great thing to think of when you're looking for those things. As much as I love Spin Cycle,
Exactly.
there's options.
There's options. There's options because we think Spin Cycle is beautiful, but there is a different price point if
Totally.
that's not in your budget.
Totally. I've actually thought it would be really fun to do a colorwork mitten, using this stuff as the colorwork. They would be super woolly and last forever. Anyway, I do love that yarn.
When you said Oilers, remind me of your nails. Say that after I'm done.
Okay.
Kelly's Midnight Hours cowl that we talked about last
Yes.
week that we loved and I had kits for. She knit, I think, 7 by the looks of it on her Ravelry
Winter
page.
hours,
What did I say?
midnight. Oh, Jodi, that's so cute.
That's Kelly. She knit an Oilers cowl.
That's so cute. Don't show Georgia.
I won't.
Actually, I have yarn to knit her in Drops Air.
Oh,
Same
Yeah.
colors.
wouldn't Georgia love
Yes,
that?
she would love that.
Okay, it's funny. I went to see Kim yesterday.
I
to
went
get
the
my
day
nails.
before.
I know you did.
She did mine.
She did. And you're using my sparkle.
Yeah, you know,
I forgot it there. Are you using the pink underneath too?
no.
Because I used that pink you gave me.
Yeah, I said, when Kim goes, oh, Jodi left me her nail polish. And I was like, that one looks familiar. I love it.
It looks exactly like yours.
It's similar, but it's already got sparkle in it.
So I'm using double sparkle. I have a big sparkle and a little sparkle, you guys.
I
It's
love a
OPI.
nude with a sparkle. Actually, I like anything with a sparkle.
It's an opalescent, like, kind of sparkle, so it's not like a
something
metallic.
on the quartz, something putting on the quartz or something like that. It's an OPI color.
So good.
Okay, last sock. Also a tube. This tube was cranked last year. I found it in like my bag.
It's so good.
These are again for guys in our family. This one is a folded hem, which I had to do by hand, and bravo to you because it's a lot of work, but
Okay,
it still looks good.
I meant to say I was going to do a folded hem on the machine. All the things I said I would do, I didn't do any of them.
Get off TikTok once in a while.
Right.
Everybody needs something to relax. Anyway, I'm almost finished this one. They don't take that long. This
look at-
again was another commercial sock yarn. This is woolly. And it was in a ball. Like I would forget what it is. I don't have any information on it. But you can see ones that are a lot like that.
But look at the gradients of gray and then the gradients of stripes. The different
Yeah.
sizes of stripes. That's a really fun sock
I
yarn.
thought it was really nice. So this is the other half of the
not
tube.
as thick, not sport weight, right?
No, this
No,
is just regular
yeah,
fingering
okay.
weight because some people have bigger feet, right?
Yeah.
That's why I'm using the Patton's Croy. It cranks a bigger tube
Yeah.
on the same cylinder.
Yeah.
And so I've kind of mapped out on this where it's gonna match. These are gonna match. I've matched up this wide stripe
Oh.
on that sock, and so this is going to be my folded hem portion, and this is the leg. This is where I'm going to cut in the heel, and then the toe is going to be somewhere around there.
I think you need to learn how to do a toe. It's the same to do a heel.
Yeah, we both do. You're right. You're right. We
I'd like to
totally-
say that would be my plan before the end of the year, but we all know I'm probably
that's
lying.
3 weeks away. End of the year. Were you kidding?
I mean,
I do enjoy the hand. It's not just a product knit for me.
I
I
agree.
don't just want the socks.
mhm.
I love that the stockinette portion is gone in a blink. And I love the folded hem. I love doing that on the machine. And I also love knitting the heels and toes.
I love the surgery of
Yes,
cutting
me
in.
too.
Yeah, so that's why I've not rushed to do it because I
I'm
really love.
I'm happy with what
Yeah.
we do.
Well, especially because mine's DK.
Right.
Right.
Right. Those are actually way faster.
Way faster.
But these still don't take very long.
no.
So I love it. I love making socks.
Connie was wondering if you could make a fingerless glove out of the tube.
I just watched a video on that.
I did it. Do you remember, Connie? I did it.
But there's a video where they do the whole fingerless glove on, but they do a flat
Oh.
portion where it's just a slit for your thumb. Remember the problem was when you cut open your thumb, you had tiny little ends?
It was doable. You would just have to put the needle in and then thread the yarn through and pull it through.
Also, you could needle felt that end into your work
Yes.
where you don't have
Yes.
to
It
thread
was
in there.
totally doable.
So you can do lots of things
Yeah.
with tubes, and absolutely you could do fingerless gloves.
You could like do a real long tube and Kitchener it together and like have it as a double neck wrap.
100%. Yeah, you
Yeah.
could do all kinds of fun things.
A headband,
Boob tube,
boob tube.
underwear,
Mm-hmm.
leg warmers,
Mm-hmm.
baby sleeves,
Cute. Oh,
adult sleeves.
Speaking of sleeves,
Oh, yes.
Gauge Dye Works just had an. I'm gonna pull it up.
Brand new product.
You guys know those sleeves? It's jelly bean knits, telly bean knits. Telly bean knits has a sweater pattern.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And it's a set-in
Two.
sleeve.
Like there's a kid's and an adult.
Right, where it's one color for the body, and then the sleeve is self-striping yarn. I know. Hold the phone.
And of course, the amazing Gauge colors is what drew me in.
Okay.
I've been test driving and loving the Knitter's Caddy.
I had my stuff in it.
People, I can't even tell you how much. There's so many socks in here, and every time
That could be your sock caddy.
there's so many. Like, look, I've got the needles for everybody. I've started taking notes on socks because I'll forget next year
No.
what I did.
Yeah.
So this will be my little book for my sock machine. Anyway, these are coming soon. People were asking, and we will let you know for sure. So Hohi and Co. Grocery Girls collab.
Mm-hmm.
How exciting.
Love that. Okay, so sleeves.
Oh gosh.
So see, you guys, it's a sweater pattern, but let me just show you. Hold the phone. There's a few different options. So this sweater was knit with one skein, let's say A, right? Where the sleeves, it's two different colors because it's one continuous.
Right.
And then this is knit out of, you can buy this option where they're both going to be the same, and that's the striped sequence.
So depending on the size sweater you're knitting, it's sometimes 2 balls, sometimes 1 ball.
This is the toddler one.
Oh gosh, get out of town.
And then, yeah, so you had a choice of how you would like to buy it.
You just reminded me of something.
Amazing.
Yes, amazing.
You have those.
I have the skein for a baby sweater where the yoke is a rainbow.
You have
I've
a
had-
baby to knit for.
I've had nobody to knit it for. I'm going to knit it for the girls.
Isn't it so fun to knit baby
Yes,
stuff?
yes, it
Yeah.
is. But maybe that's a February project and it's also fingering weight. Like it's a super transitional sweater. Jodi, it's this big.
Hold mohair.
No, you can't.
Put mohair on the baby.
I mean, you could hold a plain gray sock yarn with it
no,
to make
that's going to ruin it. Do it just for plain fingering.
I'll do it, Jode. I'll do it. It'll be
Okay.
great. I love it.
I'm not going to show this sock tube yet, just because I don't know where people are and how close they are. It's going to be interesting to see how close this was.
Yeah, totally. Whose is this? Do you even know?
Tracie.
I thought you didn't know.
Yes, I do know.
Oh, okay. So for lollies,
No. Wool Baron. Remember?
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
But it's the seconds, but I don't know how close it is. It was color development. So like I said, I don't
Okay,
know
okay,
how
okay,
close, and I would
right.
hate to ruin it.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll just ruin one.
Not
but
really,
not
but
another
people
one.
might be not happy with me.
No, it's true. I mean, I really don't want to ruin anyone's advent. Okay, so for lollies, advent calendar for the ocean loops, I've been putting every day. I have this little tin. I just had the tin. It's Firefly Notes, and it says cuts of lamb, and pieces of it are like socks, beanie, fingerless gloves, oversized sweater. It's super cute. And so Firefly Notes is a company in British Columbia. And Robin of Yarnbirds sent advent calendars for Firefly Notes for our 12 days of giveaways. Amazing. And then Sandy, who is Firefly Notes, said, I would just really love to send you guys a thank you. Don't worry about sharing it. I mean, we're well aware of how amazing Firefly Notes is. For sure. We love them. But I do want to share this with you because I just think, just so cute. Okay, there's a sock one. Sack of socks. So you can buy these adorable little individual ones from Firefly Notes. This one's a squirrel. She's got all these like fancy mushrooms, which are so cute.
I don't know if you guys can see, but this, barely. This is like a little parchment sack, and it's all different sock stitch markers.
I've bought her parchment bags. There's one of pears. There's, I think, pineapples. Look at this tiny little morel mushrooms. They're so cute.
There's a pack of assorted mushrooms, and they're all on rings. There's summer and everything that pertains to summer, autumn,
Wouldn't that
spring,
be fun?
and winter.
Like to have in the shop, even. Like in summer, you carry some summer ones. And
People love these little things.
I do.
I love, not people, we as knitters
Yes.
love these little things.
And she does these enamel boxes. You can get little tinier ones, but this is a great size. You can fit mini scissors and a tape measure
We
and
should
everything
absolutely
in these.
be carrying these
Totally.
things.
So this is an example of what you can get. Now she sent all of these, Jodi. Oh, look. Now there's the mushroom tin. You would put the mushroom stitch markers. Come on. Mushrooms, I love. Here is a little squirrel and a little child with like a flute. Anyway, that's just so cute. And of course,
she
she's
makes
got
these?
sheepy ones. Yeah, she does the enamel. I'm not sure how that works, but yes.
You're kidding
So
me.
Firefly Notes is amazing. And look, she sent recipes. So you haven't even seen this yet. I want you to, the only oatmeal chocolate chip cookie recipe you'll ever need. Recipe, better than
Okay.
your Baba's borscht.
We should steal this and put our recipes that we've shared over the years.
We should make postcards
and
out of
send them in shipping.
Okay. We should also, there's some recipes we just make on the regular that are so good. And I've often thought, oh, I should make a newsletter and send this out. But it's not a PDF. People can't really.
Listen,
But this postcard thing is a great idea.
done.
Best
When can you have
cabbage
that
rolls
done
you'll
by?
ever have.
When can you have that done by?
Tomorrow. Heartwarming lentil soup. Patty's incredibly perfect chocolate bark. Like, yes.
Okay, those are brilliant.
They are. And
'Cause you
actually,
know-
Julie Aslin has sent recipes on postcards before,
Yeah.
and I keep them.
Because a lot of times add-ins, what do they get? What happens at the other end? Who wants a sticker? Not
And
everyone wants
it's
a sticker.
It is a gesture of our thanks
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, the same can be said for anything. Maybe some people don't cook, but maybe you
Yeah.
could pass it on to someone that does. So I just wanted to share
Have you been adding those into the 12 days?
They just came. So
Nice.
yeah. So I feel like they'll for sure go in knit-alongs.
Love that.
And I'm gonna keep a mushroom or something. I love them. They're just fantastic.
Did you see these?
Yes.
Did you buy one?
Did.
You're looking like
Did I buy one of those?
this is from Tana's Fiber.
No, I
Arts.
know.
I just got it.
I bought you the hoodie last year.
I cannot tell you
Yeah.
how much I wear
Maybe
that
I didn't
hoodie.
buy this one.
Okay, good, because I bought you one.
Oh.
Okay, so I bought 2 different sizes, so you get to pick what size you want.
No, you pick the one you keep.
No, I
What
have
fits you.
3. I bought 3.
Okay.
So I have one for 12 days
Jodi.
of giveaway.
This is called a Christmas present. Take
No.
it home, wrap it
No, it's
up.
not.
Jodi.
So this was a pre-order, so I'm sorry to say that I don't believe this is available. It's a crew neck navy hoodie.
It's awesome.
This is stitching in like pink, hot pink, light pink.
And I think if people really love it, they would open up another pre-order maybe.
But you guys, it's in those Gildan brand soft
Is that what this
hoodies.
is?
Yes.
Okay, this is super soft.
Okay, so just so I know what size. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
I did get the right
Yeah?
size. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So one can be like an oversized.
And for some reason, a hoodie always, I love a crew neck. If I had to pick, I would always pick a crew neck.
I love both equally. I wear them both equally. So I have one for you
Thank you. Oh
and
my
one
God.
for the giveaway.
Really?
Yeah, one for
Okay.
you, one for this is yours.
Thank you. Oh
You're
my
so
God,
welcome.
I cannot wait to wear it. What am I going to say? Do you guys want a sneak peek of tomorrow's 12 days of giveaways? Speaking of sweatshirts,
Yes,
it
I
is
do.
so when we came home from Rhinebeck, it was straight into the Hope and Sunshine fundraiser and all those other things. We never really did our Rhinebeck giveaway. So tomorrow's days of 12 days of giveaways is all the stuff we brought home from Rhinebeck.
Okay, I'm even impressed. With your
Tons
12
of
days
yarn.
giveaways.
It's got a sweatshirt from Lamb and Kid.
The sweatshirt's so good. Do they have sell those on their website? Because the size
Well, it
didn't work.
said right on it that it was wool and folk. So I don't know if she has any left over, but maybe you could message her.
Yeah,
Because that was a bummer.
I know.
So we both chose one size too small.
Yeah.
And that never feels good to wear, right? So you're never going to wear it.
No, I like skin
Georgia-
tight sweatshirts. Did Georgia wear it?
Georgia loves it because
Okay,
it's this
good.
bright orange. I've worn it, and Jeff's like, "Whoa, we're not going to lose you." I love it. It's
I do
really,
love it.
really fun. But anyway, that's the day tomorrow,
Okay.
and we've got all kinds of good things coming up.
You're putting together stellar prizes.
Listen, it's not hard. All the stuff that we've been
Yeah.
given and sent, and it's so nice to send that stuff out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Frankie Gray Fibres is a day coming up.
Yes, I have something to add too. Oh, speaking of, here's the minis.
Okay, Jodi, I caked up. See that over there? I caked up all of those. Guess what? I want to do a garland of hats with sparkles.
Oh my god.
Yes. Jodi, they're beautiful.
So that was the mini set. I'll talk about that later. I do have a little bit more to talk about too, but
Oh my goodness.
okay, you guys, are you done with knitting?
Is today Star's birthday?
Star.
Okay, I forget everything, but
See, we were
last
supposed
week
to have a star party.
we were supposed to have cupcakes.
Now I feel like an asshole.
Well, we are, but whatever. Hey, Star, happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing day and feel special because you are. Mwah. Big, big birthday wishes to you.
We love you, Star.
We do
Thank
love
you
you.
so much.
We do.
You're such an important gal for us.
That's right.
And
Drop some love for
yeah.
Star.
We're lucky to call
I
you
hope it's your
friends.
birthday. It is. She's 52. Star, we're like so totally. I'm older, but a year. I feel like we're not that far apart. Happy, happy birthday.
51, 52, 53.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are gonna one day, I hope, go out for lunch.
We truly couldn't do this without Star.
Well,
And
she just makes it so much better.
So much better.
So much better.
Yeah. We
So I hope you spoil yourself a little bit
such
today.
assholes.
No, we're not. We remembered.
How did you remember?
I don't know. It just came to me.
Okay.
But honestly, it was our intention all along to share some love with you. So
Yeah.
we do adore you and hope that you know that.
Yeah.
Look at all the birthday wishes coming. I
Yay.
love that.
Okay. Designs by Yasmin.
Can I just say how much we would miss people that there's people that come do this with us every time.
I know.
And
I
we
feel like we're
see
hanging out with
you. I
friends.
do totally. That's why we
Yeah.
never introduce ourselves. So thank you. We try and say it a lot.
It's like you show up
It
at a
means a
friend's
lot.
house. Like we're all showing up together and we're all just hanging out.
Totally.
Okay.
Okay, this is awesome.
Designs by Yasmin. Okay, so we've talked about her before. We're obsessed. We love her.
She's in our giveaway tomorrow.
She's the queen.
She
really?
is. Yes.
Okay, good. She does the beautiful, full, filled in crocheted earrings. She does little hoops.
I can't even. Her stuff has always been amazing, and I don't know if because she's just so creative. She does all
Here.
these different shapes and sizes now.
Yeah.
So for the smaller, maybe you want these. Look, the sparkle.
Yeah.
I love she's using, beautiful yarns and creating crocheted art.
Hold the phone.
This could be a disaster. These locking things really
Are
don't come off.
you
Jodi, they look
kidding
so
me?
good.
So
I am not having any luck getting my locking ones off. Thank goodness. Okay. But
ew, the gross stuff that builds up on your earring.
I know it's repulsive. Apparently you're supposed to take them off every once in a while.
What? I never take them off.
Look at that.
Right?
These are fantastic. Well, they're all fantastic. She's
So-
so talented. I can't imagine crocheting such tiny. Jodi, they look so good.
They're light as a feather, you guys.
You'll forget you have them on.
Yeah, they're light as a feather. I'm
And
keeping
yet
them on.
people will be like, I love it.
So I got a pair to give away.
Jodi, thank
Yeah.
you. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Thanks, Yaz. And look, happy pink
I
envelope.
love the sparkle.
I have your address. Yes. I'm coming for you.
One day, knock
Yeah.
on the door.
Okay, so that was a fun
And
mail
thank
day.
you for this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be more than 12 days.
Okay, good.
Maybe a few more than that.
Love that.
Yeah. Jodi Brown. Okay, I bought this thing at Knits after when we got home from Knit City, and I don't think I've shared it. It's been sitting here the whole time.
Really? Oh,
Remember? And you're like,
you'll never use it. It's real fun though, you guys.
okay, so people were buying this left, right, and center at Knit City. There was a yellow, hot pink, red, blue. I bought the natural leather. This is by Geometry, who's a Danish company. I bought it at Bad Anna's. I got home and I was like, I really like it. I really like it. I think I could put it on. I do like to walk around and knit, you know, if we're out somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a great gift idea. If you're still looking for someone, I just thought maybe you would love it. It's called the Cocoon. You can actually get one with a really long strap, like a crossbody strap.
Different colors.
Different colors.
Yeah.
Different colors. So
I
I don't
thought
know.
this was really neat. I'm not sure I would use it.
Light as a feather too.
Even you guys hanging a ball of yarn in it and just
Yeah.
hanging it on a
could
hook.
be decorative.
It could be decorative.
It's all leather, so the price point, you know, reflects that. And I just think it's really neat looking.
God, you're so politically correct, and
What?
the price point reflects that.
Well, it does. It's not like a synthetic, like
It's fucking expensive.
expensive is a subjective term.
Exactly.
Somebody might look at this and go, "Well, that's no big deal." And
It's
some
leather.
people, it is leather.
It is not. Yeah, it's leather.
It is leather. So I don't know if Bad Anna still has them. Maybe your yarn shop carries them, but they are so cute.
Listen, if you have, like, you could wear this as a purse. I guess.
It's just, I just got totally sucked in. I didn't buy it.
Don't put your lipstick in it.
Things that won't work,
Yeah.
right? But a ball of yarn, heck yeah.
You guys, a cell phone and a wallet. I don't know. It's like, I think it's pretty neat. Structurally,
I love the way it looks. There were so many people that bought them.
$89 Canadian.
Yeah. But then, and then the other one with the longer, you get another bigger, longer
It's-
strap will be more money.
You guys, oh, it smells so good. It's beautifully made.
I know, it's really cool, right? It's kind of funky, kind of different.
And this you can,
I'm a bag lady.
you can, this comes off, like it opens, but this doesn't come off. So I don't know why one side would open, but the other not.
Maybe it has something to do with the longer strap. Maybe you can add it to the long strap.
Maybe it's an extension.
Yeah, I don't know why. So one is, yeah, I don't know, Jode. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I just realized I hadn't shared this, and we're
Mhm.
kind of still in the gifting. Maybe you're looking for a gift. Maybe you want to treat yourself. I just thought these things were cool.
I think they're awesome. Actually, Agnes, lovely.
She had the orange one.
She had the orange one, and she had it.
So this
she
is
wore
100% Agnes's fault.
It is 100% Agnes.
We're gonna blame Agnes. I just thought it was really cool.
Agnes got a new car. It's orange.
I just thought, no. Finally, right? Finally, an orange
That's
car.
what she kind of just said. Wasn't it orange?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Because I think she said they finally made my color,
I
so I
know.
had to get one. That's so cute. I love someone's commitment to like a favorite color to that point.
I feel like we need to get Agnes and Gigi in the same room.
Oh, totally.
right?
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
When
When two oranges-
passion for orange is, I feel like,
Yeah,
equal.
unmistakable. When two oranges collide.
Okay, so these are also handmade in Denmark. So that's
Right?
cool.
I mean, you know you're going to pay a little bit more when they're handmade by artisans doing leather work.
And I just thought it was unique.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen anything like it. It's kind of like a little bag.
Mhm.
There's a lot of us out there that love a good bag.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
Okay.
Somebody said our sound is very soft today. Is that true?
No, it's not.
I don't know. How do you know? You can't hear
No,
us.
that's
Wrong.
false.
Wrong.
False.
Try again.
Okay, you guys.
Sorry. You could be. I have no idea.
Do you remember how we talked about last week? Listen.
The yarn that I bought you for Christmas. Yeah. That.
So the lovely Manchalope.
Yeah.
This is wool.
Wool Dreamers.
She reached out
Yeah.
and said, I have that yarn. I would love to send it to you. She also has 2 YouTube videos specifically, and they're not long. They're about 20
you watch
minutes
them?
each. Yes.
Good.
Well, part of it.
So So this is unspun wool. And I think it's merino. This is a Spanish so 100% Manchega wool, whatever that is. And it's unspun. There's kind of this surge and popularity of these unspun yarns.
Look at
okay,
this.
This is what happened with mine too. I couldn't find the end. I don't know if you're supposed to pull out of the middle or what.
No, it's just like this.
Yeah, there's an end somewhere on the outside.
Okay.
It's very delicate. Oh, look, this goes cream in the middle.
Yeah. And look at this, Tracie.
I've never seen that. Okay, local Edmonton people, I believe I saw this at the Fiber Nook. So you can get it there with it, but you can also order it from Wool Dreamers who are in Montreal.
That's who this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where this came from.
And she has a beautiful selection. Really, truly, you guys.
The one I got didn't do this.
Right.
So that's different.
There is 2 videos that she does, and I'm sure you can find the link on her website or on her Instagram. That's where she messaged me originally.
So it's very fluffy and light.
It's pre-wool.
It's what?
It's pre-wool.
Pre-wool. What's that?
Pre-yarn. It's pre-yarn. That's what it is.
It's unspun.
That's what they call it. Pre-yarn.
They call it pre-yarn?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it isn't spun.
Now,
I've never heard that.
Right?
I've never heard that. So it's in the video she says that?
Maybe it was another. Somebody said it in a video. No, they did. It's pre-yarn.
Very delicate.
But easy to felt back together, like with your fingers.
Right.
Listen.
So do that for us.
I don't know how I'm going to love this. I just love to try new things.
Listen, I'm so tempted. Anybody that knits something in this stuff is crazy in love with it. And it's very light and airy and fluffy. I definitely want to make a hat. Definitely want to make something.
Take these.
I have. Thanks.
I think we should do some of these in a giveaway.
Sure.
I also wanted to say that, yes, this is very easy to rip apart, but knitting it would be a different experience.
Oh, listen.
Not that it's not going to not be delicate.
And isn't that exciting to try something new?
Yes.
I'm excited just for that.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that you get used to the tension you need for this.
I remember when I got my first quantity of Brooklyn tweed shelter.
Right.
And the lady at Stash said, oh, you're going to want to be careful, but just make sure that it felts back really easily with split splicing.
Right.
Because it's delicate and a lot of people are complaining that you rip it.
Right.
Never once have
Somebody
I ripped
told
it.
me that with Loft.
No.
The first time I was using Loft. I expected it to be, but I mean, let me tell you, Loft is a lot stronger than this.
Oh,
So,
it's a million times
like,
stronger.
it's totally
Totally
different.
different. I don't doubt that this is going to be delicate. I'm going to swatch with it and let you know.
I can't wait. Like, look when you like double strand it and knit it together. So it's DK, I think, when you knit it.
I don't know. There was nothing with it.
Mine came with nothing too, but then I sort of looked it up. It's bulkier. 2 strands. They're saying 15 stitches on a 6 to 8 millimeter needle. Oh, single strand DK. Really?
Well, I don't believe that.
So maybe you could.
Just kidding.
I don't know.
I feel like because it's so squishy and fluffy that you're going to be able to knit it to different gauges.
I would probably try knitting an Aran weight hat.
Yeah.
I bet you that would work.
Listen, the garments that people are producing with this are stunning.
I super love that this fades.
Yes.
Like, what could you knit where you use that much? Because there's, how much is on here?
They call this a plate.
2 strands. So there's 503 yards single stranded. So 250 yards held double.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what you think. Okay.
It's really, really pretty. And I love the natural palette. Like, most of it is natural.
Yeah, see, this
I
is one
did buy
color.
you one it's a pink and like a minty aqua.
Mm.
And
Now you've just spoiled it.
yeah, spoiler alert. But I do love this. I think this would make a really cool shawl or cowl where it's just going to fade like that.
So I'm excited to let you guys know what...
Okay, Jode. So far you haven't done any of your homework, so
No.
whatever.
Chances are I won't.
We'll
But
see. I
Okay.
think you would really like knitting with it.
She said this.
Okay, Mota.
Wasn't this something...
Is this worsted weight?
Wasn't this something that was also in the other? We saw this at Knit
Boutique
City.
Crochet.
Yeah. But this was also sent by Wool Dream. I love her card.
Yeah.
Wool Dreamers. She also sent me.
And she's
these
the
two.
Montricot yarn
Yes.
shop in Montreal.
Yes.
So we'd have to go there next time because, and Boutique Crochet. Like we have to go to different shops every time we go. It looks kind of worsted weight. It's beautiful wool. 230 meters of Manchega merino wool. I mean this.
Oh, she sent a thing.
This is in Spanish.
The two Manchalopi for a giveaway.
Oh, good.
Samantha Gudrun soft focus shawl.
Oh my gosh, yes, I forgot about that. Okay,
Right.
good. So that is
Okay. And then the rest to do whatever you want.
okay. This is
Okay.
beautiful. This is like,
Look at this.
wow.
This is her own brand.
So they're the representative for Wool Dreamers in Canada, is what I
Yes.
remember her saying. So this one is, it looks, so 230 meters. Is that DK?
This is beautiful, you guys.
But it's
This
kind
is-
of fluffy. I feel like it could be worsted.
This is a woolly wool. Oh my gosh, it's all in French. I have no idea what this is.
No, it's in Spanish.
Oh, it's in Spanish.
It doesn't matter. Either way. Okay, this is really nice too, though. And
This
look,
is
you can see the
beautiful.
vegetable matter. Like it's natural, minimally processed, 100%.
This looks woolen spun.
So this one is also 230 meters for 100 grams. And this one, if I'm reading it right, it says it's an organic Spanish merino.
It's beautiful.
That's my guess.
It's beautiful, you guys.
They're both beautiful, and I
Yeah.
feel like they're interchangeable. The
Yeah.
weight looks the same, and it totally looks woolen
So
spun.
you can keep all of that.
Don't you should take one for make a hat,
No,
Jode.
that's okay.
Huh?
No. I'll take one of those other plates and give that a whirl.
Okay, so I think the two, yeah, but I forgot about that. So that, let me show you the shawl.
But this is beautiful wool, you guys. If you would like to try some wool, this Mota, Wool Dreamers Mota, is absolutely beautiful. You know what this would be? This is worsted, right? Yeah.
It looks like it.
You know, I have a couple new patterns that I was going to talk about today. And speaking of, they're both worsted.
Oh, no way.
How about this bad boy? This is Andrew Mowry's new sweater, and I'm obsessed.
Oh, I know. Jody.
Okay.
I want to knit this
So
so badly.
this has like a seam that you knit it, you pick it up. What is Hohe's bulky one where you knit? Do you knit it on the wrong side? Anyway,
The easy one.
it's got one exposed bump here, so
Yeah.
it looks like it's seamed, and that's
So this is a bottom up drop shoulder sweater, which is like her weekender sweater, but it incorporates color work. I think this is right. And then up here, she's doing
it's
a
the same.
3 needle bind off
Yeah.
with an expo, which I love.
Yeah.
The look of that. And
I
you're
couldn't
right.
think of what she did. I bought the pattern. I just haven't read
I
through
bought
it.
the pattern too, Joe.
But you guys, how about something like this? This is like dream sweater. It would give you it'll be a little bit structured because it's a little bit of a that woolen spun kind of gives it a little bit of structure when it's knit into
Right.
fabric.
Right.
I just think it would be so beautiful. You
Even like
guys.
for the color work. Like maybe you just need
Yes.
a couple of colors to do your chevrons.
This is dream knitting. This is in my
I
queue.
love it. And I mean, I love it. And I was thinking about Sunday morning DK for that pattern.
Yes.
Just watch with. Here's the shawl that is knit in that
Oh, that's a terrible picture.
Manchalopi.
Sorry, it's just in the shadow.
It's called, it is. So you can't really see. It's called Soft Focus.
Is there a hashtag you could follow?
And it's got sort of a lacy
it's
pattern. It's
pretty.
probably light as a feather.
Yeah.
Right, with this yarn. So two plates or discs or whatever those things are. Oh, here's another nice photo of her wearing it.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Triangle, which I love.
That looks beautiful.
Oh, here's way more pictures. So it actually came out the end of August. Isn't that pretty? So Samantha Guerin. So that's what that will be the giveaway for. Yay!
So this sweater is called
Zig.
Zig, right?
Yeah.
As in zigzag. She's so clever with her names.
Yeah. Jody, that's awesome.
Don't you think this is so cute?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
The only thing I might do, or maybe not, is I see she doesn't have a lot of ribbing as the band. Actually, I really like what she's done with the neck on this, actually.
Yeah, it looks like an I-cord finished edge, or maybe even it's just rolling. I can't tell.
It's actually pretty.
I do love
It's
that.
stunning. Stunning, stunning. Do you know, I think she is, and I'm sure everybody is going to agree.
This is news?
She's, hold the phone.
Newsflash.
She's talented.
She's really, you're right.
She is so super talented. There's
super
so
duper.
many designers that we talk about. We think that designers that we talk about are so incredibly talented. Andrea Mowry, like others too, but
Yeah.
Andrea Mowry has this special way with her designs that are fresh and that are modern and that are completely her own.
Well, and you're right, 100%. I do love it,
Right?
and I just feel like this is also your style. This is something you appreciate. It's your
Right.
style. It may not be everybody's style. You know, people that love lace and things like that maybe prefer other. But you're right. This is very. I love her work.
I also think
I agree with you completely.
I also think her aesthetic really calls to a lot of people. Like you don't like she does color work, but like some of them are very different from each other.
Yeah.
And that I just think she's super
And I love
talented.
the fit of a drop shoulder sweater. Again, it's kind of boxy.
It's like this, you got like this is
Yeah.
raglan, but it's just relaxed.
Yeah.
So this. Yes, please.
And anything I've knit of hers is the pattern is phenomenally written, very successful. Any errors were my own. Jodi, what have you been up to? Holy moly.
What do you think?
I think I love it.
This is worsted.
Oh, Jodi, this is crazy. Wow.
Tracie. This is worsted. This is going to be a sweater. I'm going to tell you which one.
Jodi, you went crazy.
This is Kelly Fowler's fault.
Yeah, it totally is. Let's say that.
This is going to be the main color of my sweater. This is what I have several skeins of.
Okay. Jodi.
But I got every color I could
Ooh,
think
the
of.
mustardy green and the mustard. Wow. Very tempting, all of these.
And then these two. Do you guys...
Oh, wow. Oh,
Are you
I
kidding?
sound like that Owen
Yeah.
Wilson.
Ooh.
Wow. Wow.
But like you guys.
Oh, yeah. Totally. Where did you get this?
The Knitting Loft.
Knitting Loft, bucket list.
Knitting Loft.
Wow.
This is the worsted. This is your Durarum.
Durarum Natura?
Yeah. Durarum Natura yarn. And they have different.
I think that's
weights
a
of yarn.
French brand.
It is.
So this is Gilead, which is worsted, and their Ulisse is the fingering weight, which Kelly knit my cowl out of.
It is wool. This is the sweater that This is the yarn that Kelly knit my sweater she gifted me.
You're After the Storm.
You guys.
Wow.
That yarn. I have not shaved it once because it's not pilled. I mean, I've picked the odd thing off.
Mm-hmm. I actually, this yarn is already hugely popular. People love this yarn, and I can see why. It is next to skin soft,
So,
and it's not even washed.
You know when you knit a hat and it's superwash yarn, or
Can I
it's
see the yellows,
it's a
please?
little bit slicker.
Oh, this rich. What color is this? Merlot.
Yeah.
It's got depth like you wouldn't believe.
You know how when after you wear it a bit, the ribbing relaxes because it's just you've used it, right?
Ribbing?
Like if you do ribbing on a hat, like the more you wear it, the more
On a
open it gets.
superwash?
It doesn't bounce back. Because this is a little woolly, it's soft woolly, and it's holding it. The 1x1 ribbing on my cuff looks like the day you knit it.
And I think that too, first of all, non-superwash, but also woolen spun. It's sticky.
Yes.
That's what's keeping the shape of your, whether it's cables or lace or whatever. That's because of the woolen spun, I think.
I feel like you need to pick out what I should use. You're so good at it.
You mean a pattern?
No, I know the pattern.
Oh, you know the pattern. Oh, that's going to be easy.
I'm
Really,
going to show
Jodi,
you.
this is just so beautiful.
The new Caitlin Hunter pattern.
Oh, Ilya.
The
Wow.
worsted one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm knitting with. this.
Okay. Wow. Gorgeous.
Don't you think?
Yeah. Beautiful.
And it's going to be using maybe every color.
You don't need help picking colors. Everything you ever knit is stunning. and you pick your colors in about 2 minutes, and I agonize for 2 days.
I know, but
You're so good.
probably I gravitate towards what you pick is because it's not something I would have put together on
Right.
my own, but then I see it and think
Same.
I'm obsessed.
I totally get
and
it.
same with this. This was Kelly. I got these because Kelly knit your cowl.
Right. She's
Tracie's,
incredible with color.
That's what got me to this.
Ooh,
This
I
is
love
Kelly's.
this palette is just
It's
dreamy.
dreamy,
It's so good.
you guys.
And this yarn, Kelly's like, you have to knit with this yarn. You're gonna love it.
it was this.
Yeah,
It was
she's
like
right.
gray. It was like this. It
How many
was
colors do you
this.
need?
It was this.
I don't think you need that many colors. I love it.
No, but I think I might just go crazy and just do a lot of colors.
Okay, that's really amazing.
Like a Marie Walden sweater look.
Jodi.
Do you know?
Yeah, I like a bright and then a ground. To me, something super dark like this is a grounding color.
I also have natural.
Yeah. And that natural will always pop on your dark gray with the like you know what would be really fun? And I know this may not be fun for swatching for this sweater.
Yeah.
I would maybe knit a couple, or you do those lazy swatches like Stephen West does. Take a little piece of cardstock and just wind colors together in the order you would knit them in the sweater.
I actually think a swatch, colorwork swatch with this would be so fun.
It will be, but I mean, just winding to get the colors you want and then knit the swatch in the pattern.
I love
This
these
is
dirty greens.
crazy.
Right? This box, when I opened it, is incredible. Wow. Yeah.
Jode.
I think this is 2 sweaters here, if I'm honest.
I was going to say, you're on it. Yeah, this is, so these are very big balls, by the way. 250 meters.
But it's
Like if it's worse, because it's woolen spun and lighter, you get more meters,
Yeah.
right? 100 grams is more meters because it's so light.
I'm obsessed. And
Jodi,
then, of course, I
what a
had to
great
get all
purchase.
the blues.
Yes.
I didn't know I loved...
Bring this tomorrow morning for coffee,
Okay.
and we'll pick out your colors.
I will leave it here, actually.
Oh yes, perfect. Hopefully it
I'll leave
doesn't
it upstairs.
disappear overnight.
Listen, we should share it. We should each
No.
share it. But I mean, even just this palette, you guys, that was left on the table.
You know what else I love for a gift idea for people? Gift certificates, digital gift cards.
Yeah.
You may not know exactly what they want, but getting a gift card somewhere like the Knitting Loft, your options are not endless, but a lot.
Speaking of the Knitting Loft,
Speaking of Spin Cycle,
Oh,
jeez
no.
Louise, where have you been?
I've been out of control.
Apparently.
I also got these at the Knitting Loft, but I'll talk about it after because it goes into the other purchase. What else do you have to show?
Vincent, we're both 12 years old. I know. We do love talking about big balls.
Yeah.
It's sometimes about yarn.
If you can't giggle
Listen,
through life,
if you're offended by that,
yeah,
I
this
feel
is
like-
not the place for you.
Okay, well, what do I have? I don't think I have a lot to show. What do
Okay,
I-
good.
I don't. I'm done.
I don't have a ton left to
I
show.
did buy these books though from the Edmonton Fiber Frolic. The not new. So the Saltwater Classic series, Saltwater.
They're so beautiful.
Yeah, so they're books by Christine Legros and Shirley Scott, and they're all there's like Saltwater Mittens. I think that was the first one, and then Saltwater Classics, which is a mix of things. But these are all from Eastern Canada in Newfoundland, and I didn't realize.
Can I see this?
Yeah,
one, please?
they're awesome. So I didn't realize that lots of these patterns were passed down orally, but not so much written down. Like these books, the Saltwater Mittens, it's preserving the whole culture of the Newfoundland mittens. And these ones with the crazy like, yes, I'm gonna knit a pair of those.
These are gorgeous.
They are. So they have basically spent so much time
What is
researching.
that? Just a minute.
Just a mitten. Yes.
Does it look weird to you?
Yes. So they've got a thumb, a finger.
It's called a trigger mitten.
It is. And it's all about being able to work in the cold. So the reason that you can use your fingers is you don't have to take off your mittens to do work. It's very
So when I want to shoot
cold.
my gun, kill
No.
shot
I don't know what it is. But
in date night. when they point the gun at Steve Carell and they go like this. He goes, "Oh, kill shot." Sorry. If no one's seen Date Night with Steve Carell and Tina Fey, it's
so good. Anyway, these look funny. I'm not kidding you. The first time I saw them, I was like, ew. But they're the reason behind them is the culture of it's just freezing cold out there and you have to be working. Lots of people that work outside. So anyway, these books preserve those patterns.
Here's the thing. If we don't teach our young children or young adults, if we don't teach people to knit and carry on this, it's going to be a dying art.
So I love that. I love that they're preserving
coffee.
I love that they're preserving these patterns and the culture. And the books are great. I've had the Saltwater Mitten book forever.
Oh.
And then they've come out with these, look at these cute little leg warmery things.
That's cute.
And
there's hats. Oh, look.
Yeah.
With an ear flap, you guys.
Yeah.
Obviously. To keep your ears warm while you're using your trigger mitts.
Right. And I'm going to totally knit a pair of those trigger mitts because I just think they're kind of neat. And I don't have anything like that. And I think they would be fun to knit. I don't know if they've got regular mittens too, of course.
They've got gloves.
It's a whole series of books.
Beautiful.
I think they would be a really fun gift. You can find them here in Canada at Chapters. You can find them at local yarn shops. And these ladies have kind of, I think, done something really awesome with these patterns. What do you think?
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. I'm going to knit you trigger mittens, and you're going to walk around going, kill shot, kill shot, kill shot.
So I saw an update
Yarn shot
with Spin Cycle.
You did.
And
they have one every week.
Oh, sign up for their newsletter, you guys. They just came out with kits. Stephen West's new stunning Stephen West knits.
I want to go to their shop, but I don't want to go to their shop.
I just think
my wallet.
Do you get to see them actually doing it? Spinning it?
I think the mill, there's the mill and then there's their retail shop.
You will not believe these colors.
Jodi, this base. Oh, wow.
It's not.
What are you knitting?
Nothing. It's not at all what
I actually have this color.
It's not the base I thought I ordered. Do they take returns?
This is, no.
Just kidding.
I do.
This is for you.
No, it is not.
Either.
If you don't stop giving me, I'm going to,
Christmas. You calling this yarn?
Christmas is right around the corner. This is their Nocturne base.
I wanted to do for a yoke and a sweater.
Yeah, totally, Jodi.
I'm not using this. This is too thin.
Fold it double.
Like everything else. We should give it to a friend for Christmas, you and I.
Wow. I mean, it's so beautiful. So they're dyed in the wool. You'll see is lots of bright colors. And Nocturne is a gray base. So when they dye on Nocturne...
You'll notice their label is a darker gray for this Nocturne.
Right. So that's the difference. They're both sport weight. Dyed in the wool and Nocturne are both sport weight, but you're going to see totally different colors because of the base.
I'm going to tell you this color. This is called Night Watch. This middle is called Day Tripper. That's cute. And Snake Skin. Can you imagine? Actually, this is maybe what I would have done.
It's really beautiful.
I don't know what I was thinking that I wasn't. Does Nocturne come on the thicker base?
I don't know.
Dream State? That's what I was wondering.
I don't know. But Jodi, I don't know why you just wouldn't hold them double. You would still use it. They're totally
I know, but
your
then
colors.
that would change the way it fades.
A little bit. Yeah. It wouldn't look bad,
No,
though.
it wouldn't look bad. But this is what I wanted to do for a yoke of a sweater.
Wow. And what color would you make the body of the sweater, do you think?
I don't know.
This tealy family is awesome.
I should have saved it and given it to you for Christmas. Not even showed you. I don't even know if you'd knit it.
It's so much. You're crazy.
Anyway. Garbage.
All I want is a pair of socks.
It's...
Which you've already just given me.
Listen, Linda.
Listen,
when I opened this bag... My jaw dropped.
You're crazy not to keep it.
There was not one thing disappointing about the color. I should try and hold two together.
Listen, Jodi, you don't have to match it up. It's going to be amazing.
That is true. I could knit it to a fingering. Is this fingering?
It's called sport. I feel like it's...
You could knit it to both.
Yeah. You can use, like I've knitted in fingering weight socks and it totally worked with that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. This gray is amazing.
Okay.
Day tripper.
So then I went over to my pals at the Knitting Loft,
Oh, Ghost Ranch.
and they hooked me up.
Jodi.
Ghost Ranch.
That's one of the colors. Boy, that can vary a lot.
I'm really happy with the 4 skeins they sent
That
me.
looks amazing. But didn't you buy Ghost Ranch at Knit City? And it looks so different.
Yeah, and I loved it equally.
Yeah, but it can really, I mean, I guess that's true of all their colors.
That's good for me when I forget that I ordered it.
Because then you, yeah, unless you're planning on using them
See,
together.
this
but
looks
you
like a
can,
different skein.
Yeah, I love it.
But once you get into it, you're going to see the darker, right? But, and that's the magic of these,
It totally
these twisted yarns.
Yeah.
But it's so pretty. So
What are you making?
I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah, that's a great color.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got like chartreuse, it's got pinks, it's got blues, it's got teals, it's got gray, I think.
That pop of the teal is really excellent in there. And sometimes it can have like a peachy color, like a pinky peachy popping out of there.
It's so beautiful, you guys.
They're all
So this
amazing.
this is also available on Spin Cycle website if you're in the US. But the
Lots of yarn shops.
lots of yarn shops. The Knitting Loft in Canada for us is where I happen to get this batch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, they stock some awesome yarns out at the Knitting Loft. Jodi, I don't even know what to say. I feel like I'm done.
I'm just gonna bring up the Boyland Knits.
Ilya?
Yeah, just to remind you guys of what the sweater is. So I can,
It's very new and very cute.
this might be a bit of a, oh yeah. Do you remember? And there's color work on the
Wow,
sleeve.
yours is going to be gorgeous with all the colors you picked.
I mean, who knows? But I think I'd like to knit that. Knit that from that.
And I love the like loose cowl neck she's got going
Yeah.
on. It's really
That's the only thing that's setting me back. Is I don't know
Really?
that for me.
well. You could just do regular ribbing. You don't have to do
Sure.
cowl, but it's loose and kind of baggy.
Yeah. Which is
Like
fine.
my neck.
It's a different. Oh my God, you guys. We went to Shoppers and we had so much fun. We were there for like 45 minutes trying on perfume. I'm sure there
Were
was
you?
like a pig pen puff around us when we left.
Yeah.
But this girl that was helping us, she looked about 19 years old with the most beautiful skin, not a stitch of makeup. As I'm checking out, she was lovely. She kept giving us suggestions for perfume. She said, here, I'm going to give you some neck cream samples. She gave me 4. And I thought, well, you've just ruined my day. Anyway,
Listen, she's here to help.
Brandy Cheyenne has a new hat pattern. Can you pull it up?
Hey Boo Beanie.
Hey Boo Beanie. She knits,
She was wearing that at Wool and Folk. It looked
didn't
so
it just
cute.
come out?
I don't think it just came out.
No, just a minute. She has a brand new hat. What am I thinking of?
I don't know. Let me see. Brandy Cheyenne Harper. I mean, there's a knit along going for Hey Boo, right?
Maybe that's why I'm seeing
Hey
more of
Boo.
it now.
They're just having a cast on party.
Yeah. So,
I mean, it's awesome.
do you have a better picture of her? Because my printer wasn't great.
There's so many good ones here.
But Brandy's aesthetic is that beautiful, chunky, sort of natural colors. It's so beautiful.
Oops.
But this beanie is chunky. You can fold it.
There you
You can put it down.
How cute is that?
It's so nice. And there's a knit along going on. So
There
that's
is.
fun.
And, like, you can have a Hey Boo beanie in a day or two. What
Yeah.
a great thing to make for yourself or
I'm going to go in because I know I saved some stuff.
Look. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's
Awesome.
Gorgeous.
Awesome. Beautiful pattern.
hold the phone. Danny, Little Bob and
Oh, I
Knits has
saw
come
those.
out with
I
her
gotta
socks.
get those.
You guys, she does traditionally a new pair of socks at Christmas. These are her brand new socks.
I think she started the whole Christmas Eve cast on thing
They're called.
where we knit
It's
for
the first time I heard it.
Yeah, me too.
By the Fire socks.
And I think, when you want to do when you think, what do I do with a sock set? This is what you do. This cute little cuff would be your mini skein.
You guys.
I would totally want to knit those. Yes,
Look at
I
me
do.
all organized. Okay, here's a sweater, you guys. It's called We Their Sweater. Sometimes hashtags, you got to decipher it. It's called the We Their Sweater. It is so beautiful, you guys. I'm going to show you it in black and this natural too. Did you guys know about this and no one told me about it?
Which one?
I just thought it was so beautiful.
No, I did not know about that. That's really beautiful.
It's called We Their Sweater. I should actually, but look at the sleeve. It's not a bell sleeve, but there isn't much decrease.
I love
don't know.
those.
And it's like looser. But just a touch of color work down there. I just thought this was so beautiful. It's by Kayomi B.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I saw it.
Kayomi Bergen. So beautiful.
Oh, that's
yes. Kayomi Bergen. She's one of the girls.
one of the Moon and Turtle.
Moon and Turtle
twin
girls.
ladies.
I just thought, okay, so I'm going to figure out what, just hold the phone. I did a little bit of research, not a ton. Does anyone know what it's knit in?
I still just love every pattern in that Moon and Turtle. Okay, okay.
She knit it with Nutidin yarn.
Oh, that's, okay, great. Wow.
Oh, that's, you guys. So you know what caught my eye is the fluff and the softness of what this knitter knitted in. And of course,
Okay.
isn't that funny?
Jodi.
Amy has a beautiful sweater. Okay.
Okay, this is the sweater I was thinking of for you when you showed me, when you fell in love with limoncello.
Okay.
And you were like, and I said, oh, I think I have an idea for you. This is the Rabina sweater.
Wow.
And it's so beautiful. It's an Anne Vencel design, which she's a beautiful designer. But it's, I'm just trying to find her actual post for her sweater. I don't know.
And then we have to talk about Oprah and Maria Shriver. I saved that because it needs to be a little bit of a conversation.
Oh, I don't know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Which direction are we going here?
Don't
Who
worry.
knows?
You don't have to worry this time.
I'm not worried. I'm never worried.
Never?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Okay, this is the Rabina sweater. I know I shared it when it came out. It's fingering and mohair with these beautiful stripes.
So the stripes is just the mohair?
No, I don't think so. I think the whole thing's fingering and mohair.
Oh, wow. That's so gorgeous.
But
yes,
I think that would be gorgeous.
Tracie.
I bought that like the day it came out.
Can you send that to our group?
Sure.
Please.
I think it is
I didn't see
so
that.
pretty.
Okay. I have another sock pattern that's
Okay.
perfect if you guys are looking for Advent ideas.
Okay.
Or using up your scraps. I know not everyone participates in Advent. We all have little scraps.
Right.
Or this would also be really beautiful, you guys, in one color. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The
Bring it.
desert rose socks.
Oh my gosh, that's super cute.
Don't you love those?
Yes.
Okay.
I have one to share too, Jode. If we're
They
in the pattern
are-
sharing portion of our day.
Tara Peterson is the designer, I think. This is her Instagram. Yeah. And you know what she's also done that I'm going to give Tracie the link for? There's a link in her Ravelry, if you use Ravelry, that she's bundled great ideas for knitting minis / advents.
Why am I getting that link?
Well, aren't you going to put it in our show notes?
Oh, okay, sure. I was like, okay. That's hilarious.
And then an Intarsia cat, because we all need an Intarsia cat.
oh, that's so cute.
Isn't that cute?
Okay, I have a pair of socks to share, and this is by Nicola Fury, and they're called the Winter Holiday Socks, and they totally, I can't even get over how cute they are.
Oh,
A
those are
little bit of
cute.
color work, and then you just move into easy peasy stripes. But I just thought she did such a cute job with those, and I can see so many people knitting those. Beautiful design. Winter holiday socks. You guys, they're £3 British for the
Oh,
price. I feel like that's
Nice.
awesome.
Is anyone knitting the pressed flowers? Anything pressed flowers?
I almost knit you the hat.
It's beautiful.
Everything's beautiful.
Yeah.
It started as a shawl. There's a hat. There's a cardigan.
Spin cycle.
If there's a pullover version of that, I may.
Dial me in.
I may.
Okay. Oprah and Maria Shriver get real about menopause, says it's time for a cultural change.
Yes.
Okay, so I didn't do a deep dive because I just saw this morning, but I am going to do a deep dive because
we should just say knitting's over. I think.
Oprah, knitting's over. Oprah has said in this interview, she said, I have journals filled with, I don't know how I'm going to make it to morning post entries because her symptoms were so bad with menopause. Like, I don't think people understand how bad women have it.
Yeah.
And you guys, it lasts for more than a decade.
And you don't know what's normal, what isn't. You don't even know sometimes, oh, this is menopause because it can happen so young or for so long. And we're queens of pushing things aside and just carrying on.
Mm-hmm.
I totally agree. I think there needs to be a way bigger conversation. I remember years ago watching Oprah, and it was Dr. I think Christiane Northrup. She was a menopause specialist. I don't know if I'm getting that name right, but I can see her in my mind's eye. And I just remember, like, you know, people say, oh, go on the hormone therapy. And other people say, that's super bad for you and you're going to get cancer. Like, I just feel like we need a resource with good information and healthy ways to cope.
Yeah. Like we joke and things about hot flashes and sweaty and
your
night
joints
sweats
swelling.
Listen, it's a thing for women and women at different degrees. Some people get it. This is a sit down conversation with Dr. David, Agnes, Maria, and Oprah, and it's on Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
So
she's not on Apple TV Plus anymore?
Well, it says it's on Paramount Plus.
I'm going to watch that.
A women's health thing. But it sounds like Oprah had real bad because she was like severe heart palpitations. You guys, the list is this big on what we suffer from. Not everyone to the same degree and not everyone with every symptom. I just thought, like, it just makes you think I'm not going crazy. And other people are also suffering.
For sure. And I don't like it when people are like, oh, well, that's normal. You're just in menopause. Like, just put up with it. Suck it up. Like, that's not okay either. I'm sure there has to be ways to cope. I would be more than willing to try all kinds of things if it's going to help. My sleep, you guys, I can't even tell you how bad my sleep is.
And do you remember when
and
you
now
had
I'm
a
just
baby?
used to it. Now I'm just used to, that's what I feel like, Jodi.
When you have a baby,
like
sleep deprivation is a thing. You shouldn't be driving. I'm just kidding. But sleep deprivation and everything just snowballs. Like, I love this conversation that we can say, like, it's so bad. My period is this. My boobs are hurting. My joints are like my heart palpitating. Like, all anxiety is like exponentially bad. Yeah. It's so. I love these conversations. I love, like, I'm not the only one. It's like when it comes to, like, when we talk about mental health, where you just feel like, just the comfort you feel like when other people say,
bringing it out of the dark into the light.
Yes.
And I'm just tired of it. Oh, it's just menopause. You know what? It's not just menopause. It can be very debilitating for some people. And if certain supplements are going to help or whatever, that's great. I'm all over that. Where's the information? Where's the good information? That's what I would like.
51 years old. I'm still getting a regular period. Aren't I lucky? Do you know what I mean?
It's not funny, but when you say that, I just think to myself, I can't remember the last time. Yeah. And you're so funny. You're like, oh, I can still have a baby. You go for it.
Can you imagine? I swear, you guys, my boobs get so sore, you think you were pregnant. Yes.
Wow.
Like Okay. Anyway, so yes, I just thought this.
Okay, so that would be great. So that's a TV recommendation.
Resource.
Give it a shot.
Are you reading any good books?
Not so much. I could use a new book. I just downloaded Secluded Cabin Sleep 6.
What about the Michelle Obama book?
Yes.
Are you reading it?
I'm going to.
Okay, we got, so we'll talk about that.
Yeah, next time, Jodi. I would like to read it, or at least get it right into the middle of it.
Okay, you guys. The Guilt Trip.
Oh. No. Okay, who's the author?
Sandy Jones.
Don't know them.
It's
Reese's
a Reese book club. Listen,
They've
I've-
done their homework.
I've read enough of Reese's book club recommendations that know that I don't need to read the cover. I don't need to know what it's about.
And they've chosen a lot of kind of suspensey ones. Is that what this was?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I have one more thing to say about doctors too, and finding the right one for you. I know that my doctor, who will remain unnamed, as soon as I brought up, can we have a discussion about hormone replacement therapy?
Right.
I didn't know anything about it. No, I'm not putting you on that.
I'm actually going to ask her for a referral to
A woman's
whoever would be
Yeah.
the right choice, because I think sometimes when it's your GP, you need to go where it's that is their focus. That's what they do 24/7. You need a specialist.
Yeah.
I just feel like sometimes you get the best advice and making the most of your time and your visits.
And maybe it's not the right thing for me.
I love my doctor, don't get me wrong.
but I would have liked a conversation.
yeah, that's not good.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I need to be able to have a conversation. You have to help me think that I'm not crazy. Like, there's got to be things that you can do rather than
And
just...
if hormone replacement is not, like, if you're totally against it, that's fine. Why? And what are my options? Like,
Yeah.
just the issue's still there. So
Yeah.
let's talk about how to solve that.
Yeah.
So I do think that, and I hate that women can often be just putting up with weird shit
It's
for
funny.
too long.
We do just put up.
Like, let's get things solved. And I know we're busy, but you need to prioritize your health.
Okay, do you guys ever watch those videos where they put the period
Oh.
simulator cramps on men?
So funny.
And they can't get... I mean, sure, some of them can get up to the 10 where we get bad cramps.
Right.
But they're like doubled over, can't walk, can't move. Like, they're flabbergasted on what we do.
I've seen it where it's like simulating labor, and these people they just want to die.
This one was simulating like cramps, 10 being like extreme, people who suffer from extreme cramps.
Wow.
But it's very funny how they're like, you go to work like
Well,
this?
look, they can't imagine what it's like. So these things are really, I think, helpful.
Mm.
You know, maybe doctors that just don't think that it's a big deal to have cramps and all these horrible symptoms.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, let's put you through it and see how much of a priority it's going to be to solve that. That is very funny, though. I do love those.
You know what we did?
What's this?
Oh, I forgot to give that to you. It was just an odd skein that looked a little different. This is Getaway, but it was much light. So I thought if you want to just keep it or put it in the giveaway.
Oh, no, I love it.
Turtle Pearl, do you guys remember? I got the DK.
That's the trench coat color that's
Yeah.
very, very, very popular. Such a good one.
She has it now.
Socks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Is it
giveaway.
a merino nylon? Yes.
I don't know.
I think so, right?
75.25.
Yay.
That's a nice base.
Jodi, that's going to be super nice socks.
I bought tickets for Avatar too.
I love that movie. I want to see it.
It comes out on the 16th. I've had my ticket
Next
for like 10
week?
days. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Are you?
You know there's going to be 5 movies?
I know they filmed a lot portions of all of them to keep the young kids at the same age. I heard.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow. That's going to be going on forever
Yeah.
from the sounds of it. What's your plans today? I feel like I'm done.
I'm dyeing Syrian mohair this afternoon. Oh no, Frankie Gray. Oh
Okay,
my
let's do
God, you
Frankie
guys.
Gray.
That's so
Jodi,
funny.
yay. I'm so glad.
We dyed a little bit of bulky.
Oh, what?
No, chunky. This is Amber Dashery,
It's really beautiful.
Winter New York.
Ooh,
Obsessed.
Jodi, that one's so, look at them. Oh my gosh.
Sourpuss
Oh my gosh.
and Getaway.
What?
Frankie Gray Fibres is in the works to do a Mrs. Brown's Bags Frankie Gray collab.
It's about time.
Yeah.
It's about damn time.
I
I love it, Jode.
This is
Wow.
Seaside Mimosa.
You know what's so funny? You're lifting them up, and I'm like, I knew exactly what that was.
People love
This
that.
is beautiful.
And Froze.
I love that.
People love that.
Bulky. Talk about a quick hat.
Right. Quick knits for
Oh my gosh, what a great idea. Wow, this bulky base. Look at the plump twist.
It's a really nice
That's
twist.
a really nice
Yeah,
base.
It's a beautiful base.
Jodi.
So,
Is this winter in New York?
yes.
Wow.
Isn't it awesome?
Yeah, it's totally awesome. It would be a great anything. But...
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is a new color that Jordan did. It's called Dreamland. She loves her pinks and
love
her
it.
greens. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, she does love pink.
Love.
I love that
love.
she loves pink.
And then
This is very magenta-y. It's super pretty.
Jordan also did a restock last week, you guys. While we were podcasting, these are not the dyed to order yet, but we wanted to get some in the shop. A ton of bases.
Look how beautiful these are.
Actually, she wanted me to show that as a group together. Hang on. Oh yeah, here.
Holy moly.
Plus a ton more.
Okay. I love a great tonal.
This is a new color. This is called taupe.
I love it.
And this is called fungi. And this is sand dollar. They're all really beautiful
Absolutely
neutrals.
Gorgeous.
But look how amazing this looks with her brand new Taylor Swift.
Oh my god.
Like if you wanted to knit like a fade with a speckle or like a 2-color shawl.
Wow,
These
that's
really
amazing.
beautiful neutrals.
Yeah,
that
is absolutely gorgeous.
You should see. Don't worry about if it falls.
No, it's here.
Plus, all the colors, you guys, that you see in all of my cowl kits, I have put fingering and DK in the shop. All these and all the other 2 kits too, all have fingering and DK. But this is, I have to show you guys because these happen to be beside each other on the counter, and I have to do something with these 4 colors.
Oh yeah. What's that? Is that a gray? The dark one?
Yeah,
That's
onyx.
so pretty.
This is onyx. This orangey one is flip flop. This next one is sky high, and then this one is parchment.
super gorgeous.
But look at this combo.
Yeah, all the way.
Would you do color? Would you do color work?
Even stripes. Like I look at that and think, you know, my cozy classic raglan that I striped. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I would do as the main color. You could do, I would do either of them as the main color, like the light or the dark or the blue.
Yeah.
But I love it.
But this blue, well, blue and orange are.
I would absolutely do color work.
Blue and orange are across the color wheel from each other.
Yes.
So that's why I think that's why Seaside Mimosa works so beautifully.
Yeah.
And this looks so. This is a pastel neon coral.
It's super pretty. And when I like a really dark grounding color with that. Like you could do a dark teal or the dark gray would be amazing.
Yeah.
Like it's just, and I love that combination. I wouldn't want just pastel-y, but I do love that dark.
Jordan did.
It makes it pop.
For the blue lovers, there's a bunch of, these are 3 different blues.
Oh, wow.
This orchid, what color is this?
Yeah, that is
mulberry.
super gorgeous. I love that the whole fade situation happening.
Color?
Like look at that lilac lavender set.
Prosecco, you guys. This is a new color, Prosecco.
That's super pretty.
It's one of the colors pulled out of this Frosé.
Oh, see, it makes it so easy for people to choose for like a 3 or 4 or 5 color shawl.
Right.
When you have all these.
Don't you love? This is called Big Apple. This is like a real orangey.
Ooh, I love that.
I thought she called this Cajun shrimp.
What was the one that was my sweater?
On the vine.
On the vine.
This is way oranger.
Yeah, it's way oranger, but I love it. It's super cute.
Anyway, we've been having so much fun with color. So next, I think
this is crazy. All of these, really beautiful.
This taupe,
yes,
beautiful.
And so, how many months is the Taylor Swift Yarn Club? This is
gonna,
Evermore.
That is the December. No, that's the November one. That's still in the shop on Fairy DK. She's gonna
that would be awesome.
She's gonna do December next week.
Oh, good.
And I think next week I'm just gonna. I couldn't get to it, but fingering or the mohair and Surrey.
Ooh. Okay, this Evermore, I feel like
it's really pretty.
It could be one that's. I would think people would just love it
Yes.
to stick around for a long, long time.
And it's not variegated in the sense that you're going to get pooling or, you know,
No.
like, but it's just like an all over, you're just going to get that beautiful tonal
Right.
color with some pops of speckle. But
Oh
yeah,
my
that's,
goodness. So pretty.
yeah.
So
So it's been fun
pretty.
with color over at Frankie Gray.
Oh my gosh, you guys are knocking it out of the park.
Mhm.
Wow. Bulky's such a good idea at this time of year.
Isn't it pretty?
Absolutely great idea. And look at Sky High. And what's this? Sourpuss. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Get out of town.
Can you imagine a sweater striped in that?
Yes, I can. Absolutely.
Yeah, but those
But it's
pops
also
of,
really
yes,
pretty with a grounding neutral
those
too.
pops of neons. And like I said, you guys, all those colors, other colors, are on solids right now.
This one's my favorite.
I know. Let's get away.
I know. I don't have a favorite, but I just love it.
Yeah, so oh, it's funny because this is amberdashery on fingering,
Yeah.
and then that's the amberdashery that you just showed.
Okay.
It's a little bit different.
Gorgeous.
The bases die a little bit different, but
Gorgeous.
it's
I
been so
love
fun.
the colors in that though, Jode.
I love doing this.
Yeah.
But I'm not a yarn dyer.
You're not. Maybe one day. Okay, I feel like I could crank a beautiful pair of socks with this.
Yeah. That one must have just been the odd man out because I
Oh my
put
gosh,
more
I
on the
love
shelf
it.
and I thought,
Speaking of beautiful socks, okay, while we're here, I know we're done, but Summer Lee just came out with the
yes.
prettiest sock pattern today.
Talk about innovative designer.
Oh yeah, she's amazing. But this pair of socks totally calls my name. It's a simple rib with some zhuzh, with a mock cable.
It's beautiful.
And she did it in Knit Picks tweed. It's called the hibernal socks. And it's on
What does that mean?
like hibernating, I'm thinking. And you can get it on a discount right now and through till Sunday. But I just thought it was so pretty. I love the texture, and it's going to be really simple. Like it's going to be one of those socks, not so not vanilla, but like one little step
Yeah.
up. A few pearls and this little twisty faux cable. Very
Okay,
pretty.
just hold the phone.
Really pretty. Hold the phone.
What other color did I have? How about with that neon? Okay, so this what didn't turn out as exactly as dark as I wanted. See
You
this?
mean that coral? Like, would you put it with like lollipop?
This is the light one I originally showed you.
Oh yeah.
But someone asked for like a hunter vest orange.
Oh yeah.
I didn't quite get as dark as I wanted, but look at that. in
That's
there.
awesome. I love it.
Looks totally different, but orange and blue. Is
I'm so tempted
good.
to stripe something.
Yeah.
I just love stripes. They're so fun to knit. Beautiful.
Okay, you guys.
Okay, I feel like this was so fun. I'm ready to, I don't know what, do our show notes. I might make some socks this afternoon. You're dyeing yarn this afternoon.
Yeah. But Surrey and mohair go so quick because they're so easy to dye.
Are they?
Yes, they're so beautiful. They take dye so beautifully. Do you email the shop for customer service? Yes. Frankie Gray Fibres at gmail.com.
That way, she said, looks like a creamsicle. It totally looks
It
like
does
a
look a
creamsicle. It looks
creamsicle.
very cantaloupe-y, which I love that color.
Oh.
So we'll come back in 2 weeks.
That's what I should call this.
It's
Do you know how long I sat there wondering what should I name it? I was trying to find an orange that would, but then cantaloupe is a real good color name.
I think it looks just like that.
I named it Flip Flop.
I love that too.
I don't love it.
Cantaloupe's a pretty boring name.
Cantaloupe's
like
adorable.
it.
But I like the names when people like call it fun things like jelly bean for
And
that
like
blue.
when someone says it's olive or avocado, like you can kind of get a picture in your head what that is. Melon ball, someone said. That's
Okay.
really cute.
Oh, I'm changing it to melon ball maybe.
That's
Do you know
really
how long
cute.
I sat there?
That's really cute.
Because I like it when it kind of hints to the color.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. I agree. Even like yarn bases, like when they've got names, I prefer like Merino DK.
Yeah.
right? Like, so I know exactly.
That's why we didn't name our bases.
Yeah.
It's just fingering and DK.
I
we
do
have
too.
one
I
of
really
each.
like that.
Simple.
I really like that. Okay, this is awesome. And we'll have our Hope and Sunshine bundles are going to be going out next week. The pre-orders that were purchased.
I got the yarn yesterday.
I saw. And I think the buckets are on their way. So it'll be here and ready to.
Perfect. I'm
Should
ready.
be right on time.
I'm ready to go when they're ready.
Yeah. So we'll get those out. And that's awesome. Not we, Jodi, the shipping department.
It's
We'll
good.
get those out.
I like doing that. It's good.
Well, I do like that too.
Okay,
all right, you
guys.
guys, let's go. It's a beautiful day here. We're hoping you're having a beautiful day where you are. I hope you're making lots. And I hope you're merry AF, just like this cute little sweatshirt.
I love
Thank
that.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Have a good one. Mwah. See you in 2 weeks.